players no ede to dwa managers no teams no nsemben na amode to edwa Super Bowl weekend din Tony ewo ho nsem pi ewo ha awde ebebre cup games I call so enra ene ne or the ho nsem enso ebebre na wawura clubs no mu akopa news bebre enso de abre na fei yede dia kan nyina ne be wuram kakra bi na dia kan nyina no yede aye fisam kwa pole enya ne ba bi ekoye amanfo pi de nsem na atudwa ewiase fa na nyina mia pi nya Ghana hanko ba bia nsem na duru no enya sem ketu akra gidi ye pa se said asante ko krata omutro de eba bontin statement ba bontin se omukosia efefo no na omugidi ye pa se ebeye turning point ewo Ghana ye football mu turning point no ese ebo modern enye 9-day wonder nemom ebeba besisan nyoma pi ewo Ghana ye football mu a enko ye kra sa se me si ye aweho se mom enya sem papa aweho sem papa nanso ebetimi aba na besisan nyoma pi ewo ye football no mu nti eno ani ansem pi ena eboboa no anopay yebadwendwen ho yebeka ho asamwa enya de a medinka kan ebe 9-day wonder yebeka asisu biom enema bi nkoye oye football no ese nema sesa papa se pese ye enjoy good football ewo Ghana hankwa dia of course any other local sources are yede ebremo Tony mamra ho na menhwe de wabobwa no de ebreyen Santia Sempebium. Oh, tactical sabuto. Nakupon fa tactical cra NCA MIN. But before betrance na fi yedi hon komo kakra. Abusia echichiri mo wire papa. Echichiri mo wire sabuto. All right, Tony.
Godfather.
Yangwe.
Me da CP. Emena so ye tu fa ne hensam a ekoso onkofo ekroso as usual. Ye be shase e dey fi America Super Bowl no boss the biggest sporting event san final we mesi ade pa ya na packed bibia nhyenhyemu bi na on Sunday na boss between Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, Leo Messi are confirming the participation. Say, on also ba nemum obabe guest Jumedia boss will be rested in one half a game because no on also akobon ni akokuma akohoma nti Messi enya confirm say Super Bowl no on also basia enye is nti Saturday omo board friendly match we pe adechin no na obehwe Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl na Basso on Sunday. Na young Remy America to Justin Gatlin, a former American sprinter or the football, the Ama Pundits, legends, and your mom involved in America to America. Or see a quadebe sis 1 year, not compare a yet great no, a bit to say you send boats, any others. And a man, the upcoming coming out, athletes, you know, I am very complacent. They have been say, yes, so some and Austria, Quadadi, Ding, Eddie Gil. Giwa what did just 16 year they compare great legends ekuku dam kwa and yede sa 16 year old compare omo neno and Justin Garland hremu a obi siso a yambo na baso nanso ne kwanse etanenai koto nipa tenten kon yede ne compare greats and legends here adabraka e man koda no omo talent no e go waste enti Justin Garland and they self futu no enso yede amo bibiara Copa Italia enra yenya Bologna se omo Atlanta lose by a ghost and then other game boss between AC Milan and Roma and Bonti enra the only goaler Atlanta for free game minimum and Bologna for qualify semi-finals, no, and our Kessben. So and then AC Milan airball and Joao Felix and the AC Milan players, no, it's now why and Ebenya Quenya new players, no, abo Eddie Ama AC Milan coach Sergio Conceição. Why not Jenny Santiago Jimenez and then Joao Felix here and then some players no on the free bench about them obe assess as and when and we here so the member there or the member on your fan of say what new player na on training chair now the air to game ya coach no on Pesa. Intiane Roma any AC match no coach be assess the situation na face place no mama and so etimi up already bondo there 120 enra into any match no won timi embo emfa Emma AC Milan. Good news Emma Milan said omo defender Matteo Gabbia enra o training into any match no ono enso available for selection. Obeka Kasadai ono Chelsea player wasoshe obebo Italian league ni biem edi ama Torino was in a niaje papa filia from brutal because na ope club obetimi deliver na ope club obetimi influential na we feel so important about Chelsea no na oye French player on penisa person club otimi contribute to Torino na any dream pass obebo anytime obeka say obebeki some move no na ajegu finally otimi adjoin omodia na niaje pa ontimi ntwese obetimi make the debut edi ama Torino enti just number 22 no so ebe share edi ama club no na denti of free Chelsea ne say na ball no onya bi mo na Chelsea and rely na omo count on him ono so oye player enye sika nkwa na ogio obese ne talent no oyese betim obi a etimi hu or 30 bench na ogi sika dia na ompe eno nti no aba club a abribia no omema an opportunity mo no so etimi asi akan John Mikel Obi one podcast no so no one fan Chelsea players no cry John Mikel Obi a former Nigerian midfielder was a campaign at the Chelsea was started with Jadon Sancho was a Sancho from United about Chelsea no oh na odazo J-Bono twetwe kama se kwa yenchina na wayiram yehu so Sancho Mikel Obi one fan ho anchene kwa mo ntin sama Obi Mikel John Edituja
came into the club, you know, we all singing praises of Jadon, how well he started. And I was one of the people who said, listen, for if we can get Jadon through the door, it's going to be a massive boost for us. Yeah. And he came in through the door and he showed why I wanted him to come to the club. You know, he performed well the first couple of the games. The first few games, he showed why he should be at the football club. He was getting the ball. He was taking people on. He was running at defenders. He was creating chances. But for the past few games, we haven't seen that. Since this December period, we haven't seen anything from Jadon. He can't relax and think, right now, I've come into the football club, I've played a few good games, and now I can relax. No, you can't relax. You didn't perform at United, and now you've had an opportunity. You've got an opportunity now to come in. You've now at Chelsea Football Club. You started well when you came in, and now you start off relax, and you're like, okay, thinking now you've had a few good games. No, you have to continue. You have to continue performing the way you started, Jadon. Get back to that way of getting the ball, taking defenders on, creating chances, and you know, just take the players on. We don't see that anymore. In 8, he hasn't scored. Again, nothing to do, not a criticism, but yes, as a striker, if you haven't scored in 8, that is massive. That is massive. But not just Nicholas. Again, it's good to see that Pedro Neto came in. That's what we cry for. Not just Nicholas that needs to chip in with the goals. We need goals from Madueke. We need goals from Pedro Neto. We need goals from Sancho. Not just Nicholas, but as the man, as the top striker, we no goal in 8 is not good enough. No, it's not good enough. And again, I've said it. Now we're looking at that, and the manager have to hook him off. Who does he bring in? An 18-year-old. An 18-year-old guy. He is not that striker that will come in. He's very young, talented player, has got potentials. Yeah, but he's not the striker that you.
Obi John Mikel, former Chelsea, I'm a midfielder, former Nigeria international. Now I didn't say when I did to Nankasa ne podcast show no so. The players need the Obi and Madama from Bianon, Ejene dia Kama. Ono otane show no so on say west on fe bia en wada o kan plane now no so twam no kwa na baby and Real Madrid and RCD Leganes ebebo our Spanish Copa del Rey na enam Real Madrid omo players me preference Carlo Ancelotti and adwene say abema youngster Jacobo Ramon abema an opportunity say akodano and start and for Emma Madrid na ebe depend modern man player we out here no Kessben so the mama ne na actually say weekend we Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid Clasico ne about so Madrid lose into this time Madrid derby no omo fa nia gro kra omo say boy we ne modern and say Jacobo Ramon and all ya dear and Madrid Dabia Airbus weekend when Carlo Ancelotti Benya Gideon na ordinance etimi and starting to na ekoye dia. Of course, Madrid derby no born be so any another opportunity. Na Real Madrid among a official complaint. Nanka omo ehwese Kylian Mbappe tackle na so far Saturday against Espanyol. Madrid lose by a goal to 0 no. Enka VAR room no come checking a course between the center referee and the referees are no more VAR no. Enka yen hand over and famo mo na omo ntie enema corporate a referees no discuss yan sana. Na omujidi say red card referee so antimi ansho nenso empelifo se da bi omo release audios no ema Madrid da enye ye aha Real Madrid omo papa na omo se still no omo enye akire die omo ekoso apem so kopem se omo nsa abekọ the exact conversation na across between the center referee and the VAR omo referees no na Mbappe umutwa na red card bia enso entimi ama still on officiating enra after Atletico Madrid almost 5-0 win over Getafe almost Getafe kanuma omo entimi ante our Spanish Copa del Rey afterwards no yebusa coach El Cholo Diego Simeone say what is Madrid complaining for officiating ho and I say Australia pe and I say or respect will be opinion na omo babana weekend way on per se officiated Madrid omo complaints about utter a word about respect will be opinion Madrid gidi pass we say sisi omo there and so be it only comment bia and no El Cholo Diego Simeone sema ono enso editu dwa ni na baba no Barca for decided so omo mioma no almost omo there omo enkasa enti about officiate na Madrid ebetimi akasa pi na so Juan Laporta president Emma Barca onye na adwene se animonimu ya de obeba be condemn and also be kasa for officiate na Madrid omo enso complain especially Saturday defeat almost suffer in the hands of Espanyol na Barcelona omo enya sika e de free Nico Gonzalez ne sell ni mu Barca pocket 30 million euros naka Barca has something around 20 million euros na so boy no join Man City no Barca for a song for supper because boy no Nico Gonzalez no omo and atete boy na and the boy let me adjoin Barca or team adjoin Man City dia omo kakle with 30 million euros no Barca for and so etimi aka say English Premier League no omo decided say omo be yenhyehyeye na fe referee agi infringement na se VAR no overturn and na se VAR no prompt referee say on take a major decision bia omo communication no amema obi o stadium ho bia enso etimi ate on say there match officials no nko any players on ben referees no and ete the exact conversation and ekoso na Premier League no I say omema stadium ho obi a loudspeaker or nko the referee beka afa van ho bia no won so betimi ate no clear we Premier League no sama omo enso e de eba na omo be start e de Africa Carabao Cup semi-finals no na omo betimi start e de a pilot Man United enya ajatare Malasia kwan say Uncle Bolon the next 5 months and fan Emma PSV our Dutch era divisie na omo dey ashem say option to buy 10 million pounds na Man United for omo the boy no akwa omo 10 million pounds no say PSV Southampton boy na Man United 30% of the resale clause wey command course on Man United for Ajay Amatarel Malasia ekwakobo edi ama PSV Ro Ferdinand yebisa no say senkono na ye Ruben Amorim and a Paul Pogba every next month match echo Pogba betimi I can say or ye free so betimi at training with any club one cabe signer about United for the 3rd time and also why not kono any Amorim ma ka obeka sa Paul Pogba emra na only United training na omo access no enti omo man opportunity no Emma Pogba United training na Amorim enso entimi take a decision Paul Scholes Man United omo great or say Martin Odegaard or here in the football sense o any IQ the we see wosro and the football knowledge Ojinan Park and so the we see pass na senka Arsenal for out and out striker and can striker ni bed didi papa ka goals there can obehye bi say woto now so Arsenal for any striker say can have it nko a and akoye the only attacker Arsenal for air force so airborne as a number 9 over Martin Odegaard ne passing ability ne accuracy na senka Arsenal for nya out and out striker and can goals no and so ebe flow ye papa when you say Pep Guardiola Rodri Pryor emu ye den Emma City no or yesen kokofa Sergio Busquets e the free MLS Inter Miami aba na fe within 5 months till the end of the season no nanka Busquets abegina finfin ho e the Ama City nanso Busquets on the Pep di komo no also way any the right moment there be just say the age no control Premier League no standard no very very high Americano and so edoso pentu oba antimi MY enti Pep Guardiola request no Sergio Busquets turning it down Sergio Busquets eya ture enya asem wanya bia mo e Barca kopem se onon enso e de free and ne Pep ehia boy no mo a ball no so anya available for Man City and Pep Guardiola say Todd Bowley Chelsea omo co owner ne ho eya Barca yes website bia eya Todd Bowley oye co owner na omo eye unauthorized omo e resell take it enti Chelsea omo matches ebe ba so a original price no na omo a resell omo de bia to so ye mu kire sa website no Todd Bowley na eye co owner emunsam no so afei na no so ebe ba ochina Liverpool ebebo against Spurs ewo English Carabao Cup no semi-final second leg first leg no Spurs e sheka ba kwa Liverpool entimi anti sa match eba so ochina no Trent Alexander-Arnold wantimi recover enti match no wantimi embo next week Wednesday and next week Merseyside derby eba so outstanding game Liverpool and Everton no Trent ebe available ono enso ebetimi abo Liverpool players contractor running out Van Dijk Mo Salah Liverpool focus so any players no ekasa enti Van Dijk amani 2-year deal say unsteady Mo Salah so some amani 2 years plus 1 say on so steady now for otiase a omo sign no now for on to so emo the ball enti oye Mo Salah oye Van Dijk obeje penny now 2+1 what me no contract no at the Liverpool and Santos aho ana say Neymar oko the next 5 months oko ball loan oko brought to the end of the season at the amount na unim say Neymar or catch Santos for say na downfall Leandro Paredes and also convince no e man amon twenemra na Leandro Paredes nso mesina kan emfa Emma Santos football club no Leandro Garnacho any odo a owo Emma Cristiano Ronaldo ene 0 enya 40 years Leandro Garnacho so ya Argentine also Philip Mercy to kwa na gema e wo fia or the iconic players no pictures upon the gym and Leandro Garnacho okwa na gym ho a Ronaldo picture ho and Leo Messi so phone ho and no actually odran owo the Emma both Cristiano and then Leo Messi no and our Kessben television so and run the better just say Alfonso Davis where send the contract 5 years until June 2030 obo Eddie Ama Bayern Munich say what we no next aban ben ho djuma Jamal Musiala ono any next player no contract no Bayern Munich for enso ebe ho djuma Eddie Ama na yewram Fulham man William Borges da Silva when you wie the medicals were completely were a free agent na before some we no air close no and Fulham for sign the bill wabopen ho and I call Olympiacos Greece wakosoma wie and was trying to contract more wasan so aba obebɔ ne ball enso e de ama Fulham tini contract ni de omon ade hu nkɔmɔ ma bibia so atimi asi Pau Kubasi Barca player ɔsɛ na nkɔfɔ say hey you're very young na osiaka Emma Barca pressure bia ni so ɔsɛ pressure onim ne kala kra ɔno osiaka Emma Barca e na ahoahoa kɛseɛ pa nto ɔno de ade a ye friend pressure no onjintum obi kra man so say Obama Barca or say pressure and so etimi fa way and in sama Pau Kubasi defender Eddie Emma Barcelona or no and so etimi Eddie Atuja Godfather Daroma Barca and some we soon yejina na enkofo close nsem no ye de asie
Yejina Barcelona for nsemi so de nkofo kroso ensem no esi Tony Montana. All right. Edebesia ye be bibim kakra bi na face de mekan no de aka ni nyina enso aye efisem turning point. Bibi ena ko kan bibi ema bibi eye bibi. Enti Paule enya ne baby eko Paule enya ne baby kwa we hosem papa Emrebia no moma yemma busua ni nyina yakọ ame onchechire omwere emfa emma yen na emma akachire ene busua akachire no yankopon onfa kwan ono a betimi na abema nkwada yi enso atimi abnyini abeye mpanimpa ewo man mu nyame beye ni na odi na nipa so moma yemwa bibia enso enye kama pa pole ne yire ene ne ma titru ne maamenom a ogya omo ewa achiru ne mom said as I think the company for at the Barbontin statement of the Barbontin rano ese a turning point na esisa nyoma pi ewo Ghana football mu nti pole ena edin kwato ho de ema Ghana your football no yebeba ye hyase ye nya ya kopim se nsisa ne nsachira ye pe no ye benya ewo Ghana football mu parliamentarians no e de omo hwagim nra ewo parliament MPs no ka owura Kofi Adams ho nsensem kakra omde nsempi atudwa FA league no ye centers no na fe ye referees ho nsem kakra ye kwaba ni nyina no ye betie na ye kan sese aye dindindin no ya kan sisa no ye hunu sisa no nemom ani braba sese obiade no wagim ne de gidi ye pa se nsachira na nsisa ye pe no ye betumi enya ewo Ghana football mu centers aye bosso ball enye papa referees omo handle your matches enye papa interest bebrebe aye league ni mu eni nsema hodo pi ni nyina no ese efiri ho na yenya footballer yankasa no ye pe be yakono mi gina so e de akwakofa me commercial kakra edinkan Dr. Dawood aso na me nko ho na me nko fa nkrato kakra bi emra eba ye be twetwenkomo ye nchekra
for your friend Dr. Dawood me na me da Dawood heba hospital ano na enam me so enane Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules wodwa manso a ene obi adi hu adanse na duwe edutwem Dawood ointment o se fetwi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules o se sisi na ade wom na drom yenu we e adwuma bom obi a osisi ye wo yapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwe osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse ye na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po djuma na me honam nyina me hu bibi enyi ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na no pa so minya Dawood 360 na me no a ese kware me ye adwuma kura se kane no te drowe de edima se mama na be di so asema mama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye dendendenden Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
lua me yusu mama hode pa mama metimi gba adwuma bibi e kama e mama ye Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e be ma ya oni nyina from market to be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company da wo ka musa akọ spreader mi secret na nu ani ebugdo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sori anopa mi di twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he mi ntebre secret ni nie ti so be so te sem ya we use Dawood ointment that the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma mi ye en na mi pega ade a na me nsakura ntimi pega na ase me ma ade so na lock mi sisi say if you say me share Dawood 360 capsules and the Dawood ointment I want me be the dry you so I maintain ya maintain blebia obia momodi so betimi apɛ Dawood ointment and the Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi aduro ya meka ho asɛm no ɛno ho adanse ɛne wɔno madi no ko pharmacy ɛbɛn wo herbal shop ɛbɛn wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na sɛ de nkrofo di ho adanse no wo so bedi ho adanse wo pɛ sɛ wo frɛ ya ɛno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house o pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
Yo yemra ne metwa so kakra bi na fe yenhwe foreign no emu kakra de aka nyina no se medin kanka no ebeye afisam enko a beye afisam enko a Kessben television woni gusu a wo hwei me ko Dr. Edmonatha na so ye na makodi nkomo kakra na yaba betwa so de amamo doc
sejo
yemu akwa babiom e
yejo sejo
nuse we inhia we ne betwa to e wo na otwi mu yes ena ye ukuada nti ne yem fifi asumye nti ne ye pa we be se hu bi mu agi se nyame ya aduma twada
yes se ko ba se weekends no ha de na se Saturday
yes and now they are film back on amam for education na hu hia ye pa nti me yemra ho BOG vinegar
sejo
me se obia ebodin
me da se bebre de kan no ye da se pa se nyame afa so ma yenya opportunity kese na efidie kasuesue yabaso na yenso the main vision and objective for clinic and say you be more education than medication. Nti ye ba ha ye main focus and say you be educating nkofo you be church nkofo say na be ya omo be use omo lifestyle na enema aye how ne amane a etiti ni pabrabo. In fact you betime ade ho efron say jo anope me pese meka etiefo ne ahwefo ensem kakra se jo yemu bi no nyame na ehu yemobo me manso da ye da kra se me tuna consulting room da because my first degree me agronomy crop and soil and then I went ahead to do food science nutrition and dietetics and then ye be another BSc in education in sanitation in terms of Winneba with public health and so as a third master and I mean who but her public health program I mean and then me pese me train adwumayefo adwene ba enema so kakra ene asofofo ene impayinfo adwene ba so kakra yemu bi no ye 9 ba me father side ye dosu na mami free mu anchakra na papa nso be 3-4 months ono nso to aso enti wo hwe baby anyame aposition yen as a siblings ye nuanom baby anyame adom kakra ye kwa ehye nyankopon nimonyam be bra omo bre nyina no omo ntimi antwa omo bre so aba eno nti no anope topica me pese ye hwe no think beyond your job think beyond your job dwenetra wajuma o yesisi eho yemo bebre ho no mo a so ye police ni so ye journalist so ye sofo so ye banker so ye teacher ni at the peak of your job no ye adwumaden ye kwaha ye waha ye yesei obonso wotetu mo remu a wo no yire no ma okọ entem okọ masom that kind of nema no watimi aboa wa ma nyame adom obedu biebi. But adia ba ko a eya na se because of the system na ye nyina ye wo mu as a Ghana for ensheda nye comfortable bebre no undru 65-60 years of retirement no ne ne pedua no as a body no na ye mre e basa o kakra wa ya tetewa e wo senka wa homegye mu no wo de giwe ne na e beto aduru etiefo ne ahwefo adia ba ko no pay me pese mo twema adwene baso pa ne se moma ye ma ye duane a ye di ne ye duru se ye duane a ye di no ye duru a I'm telling you pa say there's no way a time is coming what room mo meba beda no waduane was ye put some quality maintenance culture adia ba ko a mani nye na mempene say ebi mo ho a car kura no wato a onhoro ne tie ne engine just say o sorry ya no watu no de kono oba ne demu kwampa onye hoye onsiesie ho ono ane body kra won check we debio when the sa attitude we ewura wo ne peduem na affect wo surroundings a mechanical kra say emre bi ba wadro better ne waduane yes enu nti ebe sure pa say ejanom a mo hwe ya mo de ku school enanom
on check oil
on check
and also the car nam
and also the nam o sorry anopa no watu no the nam na car kra wan check na ne nipedia
yeah
but do you know something so we start establish good maintenance culture ewo wo nipedia no so a obenya 80 years obenya 70 years obewunsa obetwa obre so aba o makrampo diska ba anaso wa attend program umpo na obeyi e dia hwe omo ye mistakes bebra ye no ignorant and negligence enema bi o ho a ye bubu ye ni go so enema ni bi nso ani ye ni ho nimde into unfortunately no akofa how e dia ba ye 21st century mu a ene 20 can say any 5th on Joe 5th yeah 5th of February year 2025 mama your mind no any renewed say your mind no renewed that and then society transformation ebe kanipediano so ebasa there's no way where drew ebe dane waduane we motivational anopay BOJ clinic and a BOJ vinegar yadiama na yakwedi na ne pese kan nyina ne se wo yare pa ne fituti ebisu na so ope baby pa enya apomoden dia e balm of Gilead clinic so do obi by ho 2nd week of November no wo you can say azoospermia ne sperm count 0 unfortunately require seminal fluid analysis no na obefa ne motility ne morphology ne in terms of percentage wise no ene ne tails no how and shape ne tie ne we na enye Besejo right now no oba review just Monday no obeka say obi a youth expect your quality into of fertility issue abraye ho o no mpemu hawa braye ho o any issue bi abraye ho na ye koi de BOJ vinegar no etiefo eno am promise say enemeye education kakra wo ho
okay
de obey ne say obu ni tini
ye ba education so
me pacho
ye ba education so na obi wo line so
okay
yene nkasa kakra megidi pa se ye wonsema wo kan ya ho na opese odi madanse kakra no odi nsem kakra tudwa yenko di pakro no na ye hwe be okasa free hello good morning mpacho mpom design
Yamina dumo na ntwe
yanko pa do mesme ho ye pa mpacho na free se okasa free hin
me kasa free boy te fema
Abiba, okay. Ayiba doctor wa hawo minim opesa wodi nsem kakra bi tudwa na yetie o.
Edro na ye no. Ni koto obi no moye, obi di adan se me koto obi. But na me no moye na me sesimba. Enti me no moye ma don brosa, ti we na me no moye na pe. Anche bia na start se eba. Ti me that me no bia na ya se ya me ya ka, ti me kus no moye na start se eba.
Oh, okay. Enti eno anti na utoye na se bia bibi fufuro nti na utoye.
Na me pese me sote.
Na pese o sote.
Also me ya ka se to be tuba so baite. No no me no so no. But my difference boom.
I see. Na just eno nti na utoye but asam ma ade fufuro bia na wani na kura se betimi aboa wo.
Me pa so ane.
Oh, okay. Oso kasa free.
Obo asiboite.
Okay, obuase boyti okay. Enti de na wo ka kire obi a efa vinegar no ho.
Me ka kire ko me atam ka me pan se o mo bomo de no mo tobi no mo no. Na ebeboa wo mo tite. Te eye apomuden ne hu na mane ma se o message mani ade bia o no ma ebeboa.
Okay. That's pa ye chia obuase boyti for enso enyina. Enya no nti no otoe. Na oto anu na kese a waye no so ati. Ba amano added offense advantage bia na yes.
Ohe vinegar use na se ne o kan modro tembia na o maka modro me pa cho still an yen insist se enye dro a food product nti aboa no ewo saa kwan so but enya menses edru
okay
wako hospital na doctor ma wo menstrual product hweso nanom ne mom no vinegar ne de wo betimi de gu nsuom na onom ebe ma exceptional benefit ebe to aso sejo na ofa biogen vinegar na niti black no equivalent to 1 tablespoon 10 mils 1 tablespoon is about 8 mils but we no in use pan say ubu niti black ne ba ko anase atrekese ba ko na bottle water na sachet ba ko enye nyuno enye nsu ehye fridge mu nsu ye de anase nsu a warm water no na wo de gum a na onom ye nom vinegar na nkasa at once say me hwe eno na enu ankasa na manom da bi omo a omo de na ni asesa no omo de soluble vitamin C ayeden atum se ne ya me ye me de se do ye ne de eno nso nkyere se for vitamin C atum upa obe ni sa me nye de bia na me de vitamin C atum enti ye nhyɛ ne nso obi a o peptic ulcer tese wadidi awie ansa na wanom o peptic ulcer odidi wie obatan a wakɔ awo kwan so onnom bi ene abofra wonya mfie yakan se dumienu onnom bi yenhye no nso pa ana yembo ye homoden say sebi vinegar no okoto enobaye vegetables fruit ne niam because of say chemicals be brain efin ahodo be brain kofa yarewa ba ne say fa bi gu nsum na fa oniema no eyede eguma basa efin ahodo ne eniema ebetumi kofa hawa ba ne ebeti ne dodo kabia ne eso afin so di bi gu nsum na onomo a especially when it comes to the recipe say yo so fantastic omo cholesterol omo pese omo stomach flat omo pese omo immune system ekoso recipes aya kire yemfa cinnamon yemfa can say ginger kakra garlic any we na ma cheche with nkroma no mo ya ni sa na mo de vinegar ni bi gum no ebeboa ema stabilize ni ama abra mo de lifestyle no so kan enti say do week ye de besia na anope bibiasi me ankasa me ho nipa bi a oben me say do o bufa so on say eno na me be kasa fa ye product we say do so osa na wo de chini or gate gastroesophageal reflux disease or gastritis or duodenal ulcer esophageal ulcer or gastric ulcer bra ye hoye be hwe ye be man no 7 days pe ye be to asiamo yes 7 days pe o pese wo rejuvenate system na renew me o pese wo twa wonum na wo twa wa yase instant white coffee o pese wo so tia in fact sejo product bi a aba o pese o mu yedu echen me a wo se oba na ye hwe se jo ye kwei enkofo bibiri o mo pese o mo so ete no o mo modern say o mo enye fasting bibiri anya sa ebe eha wo mo o pese o cholesterol so stabilize ya enye na ntwinam ne anwa ne niam na watete ne nso nko a wo tete o stress so a ebe boy bi o almost stress almost psychologically and physically your mom then say you did this kind of lifestyle ebe kan eba sa the wafto a o use no dem fa so beba number no
0539 86 38 0539 86 38
and I say
0240
51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 Patrol the cabin MTN furniture ye ne Eida Hotel annex ene opposite Accra your West Legon and your Takwa den so your anadime patrol oye a business administrator what chata krampo na pay djuma friend numbers no fa see be fa so ye be fa and also oye nurse na we degree holder and also we diploma numbers na me boy in a free na ye be fa on motorbike nso etwa pacho our lines are free adwuma aba beda ho e dia ma so jo ye kwe de asida house ya no benya building bi ato omokọ akra nso asida towers omo benya bi ato still anu promo no e kwaso so jo we ni short ye gallon no bet aba e se nkofo hu so omo to enu a far better because the sand way back a bit chow account now 1 liter no so 75 500 ml no so say you me that say
yes Dr. Edmond Arthur ɛna ɛde nsɛmpa yi abrɛ yɛn ka ho ɔwɔ hɔ a ɔma wo nyare da kɔna kɔhu no de haw biaa frɛ numbers no na wone no ɛni nkɔmmɔ na ɔbɛboa wo yie papapapapa vinegar no so wopɛ bi atɔ a sɛdeɛ waka no woba Seda House a fam hɔ a security post bi wɔ hɔ kɔnkran Kessben yɛasoɛeɛ hɔ ɛhɔ nso nsa ɛbɛka bi na watɔ ɛyɛ circle hɔ Kessben television ɛbɛgyafo ɔtena se na yɛahwɛ ɛyɛ foreign stories no mu kakraa bi deɛ aka nyinaa no ɛyɛ fisam nko a messages a mensa ahyɛ aseɛ ɛka no na kyerɛ sɛ amanfoɔ mu follow the ɛkɔ so no na obiara ɛkyerɛ no adwen kwan a yɛbɛfa so a yɛbɛma Ghana football no atu mpɔn yɛda mo ase paa ɛne mo adagyeɛ a mosɛe no mpɛn nyinaa na mokyerɛkyerɛ mo adwen ɛboa so papapapapapa Julian Caesar mensa ka message a wode baeɛ no wei de mɛka ne bɛmpire no na mama ahwɛfoɔ ne atiefoɔ ate deɛ wopɛ sɛ wode atu dwa Julian Caesar say, listening to Mr. Henry Asante on kickoff this morning, I preempt that even though they are yet to meet, the Premier League is on hold for now. However, be as it may, the Division 1 League will continue, okay? Still, the question is, what is the justification for allowing the Division 1 League to continue, whereas similar issues are also prevalent over there? Do they want to tell us that security and everything is okay with the Division 1 League, or they just want to get us engaged? The GFA should kindly know that they can't do it all alone. They should adopt a holistic approach to everything called football and help Ghana recover its enviable image again. If it must be done, it must be done well. Julian Caesar Kumasi. Wow.
Too much. Yes. Julian Caesar. And Fasu Bie Niso. Say you krum ha. Division 1 League in Yakobobo. There be abanim rem. You know, abano NTC football nim. In your normalization committee to revive our football. Yentimi amfanye. After normalization committee, ya to ababa president Ketie Sokreku. Se page is mu tie me a. Omonfa eniem okeka so obeye. E fire football in terms of security and eniem a ebeboama stadium. Yenye a very conducive atmosphere for our football and so no be anhwe. Tinwa, sansam no wantimi anyemu ba akokora de ba bisi na me ne wo kase. Mfiensie ani. Aban neighbor no eno hu the story or the quote from Dr. Pakosi Indium. Ghana for nyina kasa said this is the right time to reshape, to rebuild, to restructure, to reset our football. Emre na ani e football na yegu no. This is the right time to reshape it. Division 2 for them boycott. Third division for boycott. The Division 1 clubs as well. More than one now more players, so your life is at risk. Management member be park, it can be your 10. It is abandoning TM. No country will be a say. Football no, ye my home to reshape it. This is the right time. Say antimi amfan to niema e wo football nim. You know, security side of the game, officiating, all aspect of our football. Say antimi antena se na ya nhye ba ko mienu miensa na ya nhwe all angles. Na ya antimi am make sure say yansa me ball no park fun bi say so. Yansa me football abla yentua players ka. Yansa me football abla yentua referees ka. Yansa me football abla club administrators etua referees school fees. Yansa me football abra referees for na ka say the manager of our referees eje bribe na still obi aye din ebesi na on resign. Yansa me boss football bi o. Yansa me football man microphone ko hebo me ntutu o mo obi ani. Yansa ko football emi en wo obi sikan enkono. Yansa ko football or park agenu a wo kosokra na ehu ansa na ko park ne so. There be. So this is the right time to reshape our football. There's no need to rush. There's no need to be engaged in Fasobia so. Enti General aban no waba na so no so pese ye football na ye yi this is the right time also step in. And yeah, this is not an issue of collapsing the FA. No. But a banning step in say this is the right time to restructure our football. And you Marcus way football from Ghana Premier League Division 1, Division 2, Division 3 to the main national teams, you know, yen fambre na yen shishe baby ya. Se Ghana Premier League ya anto aso bio. Na se ye niema next season e be ma e ball na koya. It is the best. Ball, forget about Kotokoda first, forget about Gold Star the first, forget about Yaboka, they have been in Faso Bieniso. And Faso was on the set. Uye team ako baby a young kobo, Uye team ako baby a benya enough security, Uye player ball, and were very good pitch, so and a very conducive atmosphere. Uye referee yen chesu or pass, so Uye referee benye wakatu yana ochubia, Uye referee you be paid well.
Okay.
A honey baby a osi etina.
Right.
No biang rachim constative football bia. Nobody should rush and start any football.
Dylan Caesar Okano and Tokwano any ye brew ye prepare we no it was division 1 need 2 or more it was lower divisions in the pa now when I'm say clubs they be young kuma nketwa na omonye very popular in ABINT but a prepare semining se huna ye dino it was lower divisions no more and ye premier clubs no enkwa it is a Premier League and nam sa ne manema ekosunti ebeye on hold dia kan nyina so ne on hold no football nyina nya on hold e wo Ghana till say ye be sisandema da branch no e kan no na dwenkyere no yenkwa mro ne kakra
okay
ye ba na fi ye dia kan nyina asan aye efisem ye twem one for the messages but mo fa videos no so mra ye nto to adwene ye se ye nyai na enyai kina asaba aba no sabe edi owuo na aba kotokol krata na motro no ese ye turning points ewo ye football mu ewo Ghana yensi sanyoma muso a mo na ye football ahye mu nsa no de beka no mo ne nto to adwene ne mo nko na sabe football adwene nyansa no ewo mutrim ebi wo bia trim aba na yato ama mo se mo nkotra ho ntinye se mo nko am de na mbefa muntie de yenso ye kana yenkika mom na yemfa nya Ghana football no eye ndi ye besa baso ye betoto adwene pa yenya nya ne enya ikira ewo na aba awe ho sam kese pa yemfa yenyina so ensesa nnema ewe football and ye kwa ne kakra
okay you know yenya issues with our football na story ni in Spain any different from the year discussing wa and now na Real Madrid for a year document at the core the Spanish Football Federation open here friend Javier Tebas omo de koto mpanimfo na nim say referees aka bom so omo sisi omo enti say na omo cite examples bebrebe and omo the last game against Espanyol RCD Stadium say referee friend Alejandro Ruiz Munez omunya incident bebrebe penalty red card issues Vinicius disallowed goal and omo lose sa game into omo say referees na yen hihaya omo popo de tia Real Madrid say omo nye the Spanish La Liga na omo remfie executives omo ne Enrique Negreira papa na ekoba say wagigi bribe Barcelona for from 2001 to 2017 na obo Barcelona no ne executives ne da so ho into omo pam omo nyina mfiri ho enye saa de no officiate ne de omo nya bibi papa bia e was Spanish football ni bio eno ena papa ye fe no Cesar Catalejo e de aba to dwase Spain omo issues when it come to referee but or referees no enye corrupt asimo penine kan do you know one area for the last 2 years omo so abre e officiate mu nko ate de ebo England for let you know my friend is Spain and we're talking about the Spanish La Liga as well. Where incident occurs at RCD Stadium in the game between Real Madrid and then Espanyol. Now referee your friend Alejandro Ruiz Munez. Now incident be bracisi emo penini bunani guso and only they complain from team my friend Real Madrid. So penina to 12 many ye. Now say Joe, say okay about officiating Spain and I say Fiorentino Perez. Eko ka say the ekeka kwa no kra de omo fa English referees ni bi mra na omo mo ameboa na omo ni Spanish La Liga no. No kra ne say after Antonio Matula Horse one who says Spanish football no officiating ne ba na eba fam te say dia da bia ye ka ho nse bia Matula Horse na chija Jesus Gil Manzano na Gil Manzano ba the last European Championship obi who say the game against France and Austria ne Monday ball and Sweden e kwan of fast to penalty tia Scotland nti ewie ye na eduru ba bia ye hia referee so mbebo ama tournament na ko yi no opani na ntimi na UEFA Roberto Rossetti yani Massimiliano Irati mu jan kwan se referees ya pese yedom ko obanim no enya de se obetimi aye part of those referees ono anywhere enke Alejandro Hernandez omune the two most experienced referees are almost Spain and could be expect say combatimi are taking flag no to the next stage. Unfortunately they were dismissed from the competition or the last European Championship. A free or Gil Manzano Mcos review. Now after the two referees, the next one Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez on no situation it say you know no sun korenim. Ye hu mode ba Ricardo de Burgos and Soko boy still am korenim. Enti Genoa se na mo babo classico kura na busa ho say referee be na swim for no confidence. Woni muso omramedi Sita Cesar Soto Grado, a young referee who is coming up and as he say omode classico nation in them. The HN say the experience once in the game no Genoa omuntimi live up to 8 billion and these are experienced referees omodi game not it's Spain for no raise concern so more problem when it comes to officiating. I totally agree with them. I don't side with Madrid say a ploy say Madrid for no omu person omudi omu I agree. They came at the RCD stadium me jitum say nanka was a cast be codity Espanyol team no I referee na ntimi but I will not conclude that because of that it is a ploy say omu person Real Madrid ebeji the Spanish La Liga no. If there is any team in Spain that have benefited from officiating so far as football here concerned, the White Angels. So I agree, Spain have a problem with officiating and almost Alex Kota wo club on crowd to say almost bread when it comes to having a very good referee for game. But you know I deploy. So almost see Madrid there, I disagree. Now Mikel Obi and the didn't same be to just say Chelsea game against West Ham United. Coach was bold enough and no benchy Robert Sanchez. And the flip Jorgensen about that pony. No be who say gamer. Team your friend Chelsea boy against Manchester City no. Robert Sanchez any branch your friend Nicola Jackson and Mulusu sa game no. Na fuwe omama two teams omama team na lusu games bebrebe. So ka say wo ka omon sem na bomu a. Enti Mikel say coach nya the confidence to bench Robert Sanchez. All this while why the number one goalkeeper there then it is the 10 of Nicola Jackson so on some continentally. I agree with Mikel Obi. Sadio. In the course of
Wasaba Branty and Subio. For how long only Benya Santokoi?
For how long go said this
actually Nanka Jackson Yashi Buno.
Yes.
But was not started you.
8 games on Timinche go.
Yeah.
Do you know? So we a player now see I come for a big club. Sadio, I was said to be African, especially you leading the line. And Mini Mikel Obi actually say you can't be a striker for Chelsea 8 games without a goal. Not still the be out to the be on the if there's any normal or ordinary player available, and I only want to replace you a young player there. To say those days where you have the likes of Franco Di Santo, these are young guys or 5 minutes in the Bemano. But Nicola Jackson leading the line, Kokoyala care about the ball of play, the contribution to the game, the hold up play, the take ons. But the reality is that Chelsea need a proper predator inside the box. And the Nicola Jackson for money there. Only Mikel Bayard say for 8 games without a goal, say goalkeeper na Nadia na say coach assistant there. You know, Nicola Jackson, Jadon Sancho, intimate as that. Say Enzo Maresca hwe na mianim say Joao Felix in Cologne. Ewo team my friend AC Milan. Whilst Jadon Sancho so born na obono. He's a player. But team here obi abesho na wan he obeka we name. But when the team goes off and you want to rely on Sancho, I'm sorry. On Maushe and Obi watch Chelsea last game there we say Abrante and your friend Jadon Sancho a loyalty and a coach that believe in him not the neighbor he offers 0 and I think Genoa Abrante friend Nicola Jackson if Nkuku is warming the bench now coach and your confidence are benching Robert Sanchez there then Nkuku should step in either from the left or on the line no na branch fenicula that sense and concoct naturally. Said the final day of transfers and you know about 40 or man come market no. But so Remo Nottingham Forest Nottingham Forest for say Chelsea the sikaka kraka pa by some of the Babe Far branch friend Moreno Santiago Brazil you know about 5 and I saw center back Edman Nottingham Forest no. Almost Chelsea the sikaba let's can edit so be rejected some of the Babe Far branch no but o man pene o here adwuma Toyson any de Levico el muye yetire ho dia na chese kwai dem obviously Chelsea needed the center back but you know o hwe ja Nottingham Forest aso ano any baby o mo pese o mo ko any Champions League o mo pese o mo bona it will be very difficult say we be breaking the tie between Nikola Milinkovic and Abranti Efren Moreno nti anyem nwa say Chelsea sika ko ye o mo ntimi anyem maybe in summer say Chelsea sika ko bi wa o mo beje because I know there next season na ba wiye say see as o mo ko ton o mo center back a o ma halt the project and the plan to play in the UEFA Champions League next season so I totally agree with team your friend Nottingham Forest.
Okay, yeah, to also the Amamo Enche, Enra, and Parliament, MPs, Mienu, and in the Moria crowd, within some Kakratuja. Ninano, a fire good moon, some Kakrams, a dorsum, but Mienu and Ami and Sape, and a bit me, actually, not a far Urakufi Adams, on Pesa Parliament, a G. Nitum, na Mompany, a swearing in, that your Senate Mase as Minister. For sports and recreation. Mami Sanka Julian Caesar, the message no biom says I'm on for no so any abrepa Ghana for one on it messages almost de bano. I didn't know if a turning point na napping granum can once say pole wono and may a turning point Emma Ghana football no omo church Roma dream pa yeba Julian Caesar Mami Sudi and Subium listening to Mr. Henry Asante on kickoff this morning. I preempt that even though they are yet to meet, the Premier League is on hold for now. However, be as it may, the Division 1 league will continue still. The question is, what is the justification for allowing the Division 1 league to continue, whereas similar issues are also prevalent over there? Do they want to tell us that security and everything is okay with the Division 1 league, or they just want to get us engaged? The GFA should kindly know that they can't do it all alone. The GFA should kindly know that they can't do it all alone. They should adopt a holistic approach to everything called football and help Ghana recover its enviable image again. If it must be done, it must be done well. Julian Caesar, Kumasi, Mama Yaman for the enemy emfri ho na yemfa de aka no amafo ani abre pole wo no edinsem eba Papa Kofi Sheffield UK and way abrayen Papa Kofi say Sajo, the government should force the GFA to reduce the number of clubs to 10 or 12. We are not better than the Scottish League. We should have about 5 to 6 standardized stadiums for our league with full security. Compromising on quality is what has led us to this unfortunate event. The security of our league shouldn't be left to the home teams. The security of our league shouldn't be left to the home teams. We should solve our problems our way, not copy and paste. Security personnel brought to any of our stadiums by the home team have already been compromised. We have all the best ideas to transform the fortunes of our football on paper. But as always, we lack the genuine commitment to implement them. Papa Kofi, Sheffield, UK, and anyway, eba. Miko Cologne, Germany. Nama Kofa Ohineba Kwachi Jidia, and Sudie. This GFA administration has entrenched a culture of nepotism and favoritism, and they are now facing the inevitable consequences of their actions. Certain teams have consistently received preferential treatment due to their close affiliations with the current leadership, creating an uneven playing field. Team administrators have long been aware of these injustices, but fear of intimidation has silenced them into compliance during Congress. The time for change is now. Ghana football must be fixed without delay, or we risk losing its integrity forever. Mahiniba Kwachi, Cologne, Germany, and anyway, and so are praying. Say, videos na ready. Umyungra Parliament enra na yenti emra omo eji Kofi Adams atum as Minister for Youth, Minister for Sports and Recreation. No, yenti kakra. Say yes, I dey meko Dr. Franco Naro eho na ya jensemimu. Turning okay. Yenti Ura Haruna Idrisu, Haruna Minister for Education. Yenti Haruna Idrisu.
Speaker, to the Honorable Kofi Adams, Minister Designate for Sports. Mr. Speaker, in those days, I was then National Youth Organizer of the NDC, I believe the years 2002 to 2005, that I had gone to Takoradi to do an NDC youth program. And on my return at Adisadal College, he was then a teacher and deputy constituency organizer. As I sat through the program, before I left, I was convinced that he was a worthy political material. And then I invited him subsequently to Accra. He came and worked with me as NDC Deputy National Youth Organizer. When I was youth organizer, then we'd be sitting and co at party headquarters. Mr. Speaker, he's a quiet deliverer. He has ownership of his strategies. He speaks less. I believe that he would make President Mahama proud at the Ministry of Sports. But there's more work to do. More work to do. We expect that the University of Education, he will dedicate that stadium to support them. Our football, Mr. Speaker, is not in the best of shapes. Look at the events at Nswatriman and Ashanti Toko. Officiating is at its poorest, and our Premier League is not watched. But Mr. Speaker, football today is a major cash gainer if you invest and invest properly in it.
About 2 decades ago, when I was a bright-eyed member of the students' wing of the NDC, and he served as a deputy national youth organizer of the NDC, he reposed confidence in me to nominate me to represent the NDC at a major event that was being held by colleagues on the other side, which was a major national conference in Kumasi. He showed that he had a keen eye for talent, and he goes to a ministry where sporting talent is key to a survivor. As we speak, Mr. Speaker, Ghana's sporting sector is in complete disarray. Only yesterday or the day before, a football fan who had gone to witness a football match did not go home back alive. He lost his life under tragic circumstances, compelling a halt of the Ghanaian League. These are challenges that I believe he has the capacity to resolve, and therefore I wish him well in the endeavor.
Honorable Kofi Adams as Minister for Sports and Recreation.
Okay, nti dana ekoso ewo parliament nra omo the ministers no omo jomatum na president akoso omo no and sensema penifo no bi di to edwa eno no honorable Idrisu Haruna Idrisu education minister nsem kakra di to dwa nyina ayate also Ura Kofi Adams or a quiet deliverer boko nso adwuma no be boko di nso adwuma no wo de ahye ne sa no obeye yemfa yewure nhye ne mu na yenya confidence on mu adwuma no obetimi aye ne ye papa now say officiating is at its poorest. Officiating so when na ehun de koso officiating is at its poorest. Haruna Drisu or Timo.
He's the owner of Karela.
Yes, Karela. Ni ura no. Do onimu. Onim de oka. Ye referees di ye no. Onim. Di BBM SSS. Felix Ofosuku achi. Which is one also honorable. Also your sports, is in complete disarray.
Plain. And no one say.
Parliamentarians no be small kafa sports no enye papa. Obia small oka no enye papa. Nyoma nkoyie. Oma yemfa pole we. Sesaniama enye turning point emayen. Na yenimu beka me sense su biom se sebe nyansa eni ba akofotru. Yen to adwene ye ka bia panifo a ya to aba mma kotra momfa yensam na ye ka ne bi. All right. Oh, you know what? I can say P. Or kind of favoritism in nepotism near the Copa Sheffield. And so kind. What you so kind of serious ones. Julian Caesar, I say football. Ne premium guan. I say ijaibo. Dia can you now should be on hold. Sentence corner ye bro premium for kumkum womono. So sentence now sentence no. And Division 1 ne 2 near the nebono. Na ho de crowd kan. Nani correct.
On say Division 1 for.
You share papa at Timan City for Ibas. Say Division 1, right? Omo Division 1. No this adwa prepare players omo trim moja. Bas papa hwehwe no. You share here. Ya nyahwe. Ye ne.
Omo share referees. Oh park so anko referees.
Asotwe no enye dendin enough. Say be hunu na omo. Some ye bibi kura kiti and detail no kwa bias.
Omo de omo free so atre be bo match osunwane. Sa na omo ye. Punishment omo de mo no. So atre no me bo omo match osunwane. Punishment omo de mo no. Sa time.
Doc, my imra ho. Turning point. And that the lead is so frame in near brim sit na omra. Efa o de obaba jambo achina. Cojolate, yes. CADA president, Confanochi Doctors Association president. I see a free BB, is it AED and AED?
Bag now,
no, a bag. I was saying you be on the shock. So be a prayer and a person back to life. Yes, BBC. On our batch number. Okay. I think a mandatory sentence in now cries so when you be. Apart from Kotoko, there will be any. I don't know, say hard. Just say basic nyoma. I think in Yano a sentence no. A be nibe bia. And so club license for penny say a mobile.
Now more D teams netting on me nurses no. Omo na qualified. Yes. Obi o han nkura bi o no omo team few. No form so because the first aid in here ice block any nsuo. Yeah. Yeah, magicians. Yeah. It's yeah asasina yete so no. Ye obi pra ya nsuo ana say o say ice block near the obi pra near the ice block atoso ntini mienu nti gino a ye mu say ho say sankrofo no are they qualified personnel wo so mo yes adwuma na
no be can say clubs nko na bette so kra untimi meti emiti club license na say be ka be 10 clubs kra na centers no untimi ne be ka 5 centers a munina mobile ho enra ese maame na o in charge of security near the centers no DCOP leader don't go or call park and so you're shocked so how able ball
I didn't know you're shocked so yes. Or the chairperson for safety committee of Ghana Football Association Omodumane saying Omodumane say the safety standards at the various stadia up to some appreciable standards. Before our Obama club licensed to compete in our league, our facility should meet certain safety standards. It comes under them alongside the club licensing. And one is all chair, it be a one call round down check and now so much check in near Master. Why were they shocked? And Crawford, a man Crawford positions near day, but it looks like. Yeah. They will send some
DCOP leader don't go. Yeah.
They will send some few people no qua based on relationship on the so they no qualify us and qualify you na ya agree na ye ko na ye to aso You see, General, back to the call for Julian Caesar and call and Nipa Bibre calling. You see, the situation is a dicey one. First of all, it is right, say, if you put the league on hold. It is right, say, Kotoko, as for now, Omunhu Ribia, Omunsia Kensi Nibi. Mijidi say, Uko Division 1, similar situation is there. Take, for example, Wenchi Park na honum. And a Premier League side, Young Apostles on Boom game. The same pitch and a Victory Club Warriors and Subomu Division 1. Now, football fans now, Omukoshe Young Apostles, apparently, the same football fans and the Kokoshe Victory Club Warriors. In Tise, catch them say, Park no any conducive for Premier League footballer. Obviously, it is also not conducive for Division 1. Se nipa bi abo mutrimu po se bi ayemfa no say region wufo we and abu yenti yepese ya through Division 1 game those things can happen. So I will support the call for a suspension of the Premier Division 1 league as well. Na yen hope say we are putting proper structures in place. But you know in common I can is any proper structures and yet very easy. And yet easy. Honorable Haruna Idrisu passionately care about sending a level of football na kudru officiating a West. Can they say as owner of a football club omukoto aba Karela for a hino moto mabayeko ude no efri honoma obi bebisa ho say Karela for a day statement and omuye when these things are not going on well. Are they scared to speak? Pakwesi Ndum was a prominent politician who came into our football. He made one or two comments and Obianim baby on an elimination sharks. Eda. But Honorable Haruna Idrisu is a big wing in this country. He is the owner of a Karela. Through a Ono and Nakwada Fatau Isahaku and Ordinary Dreams and the dreams didn't too quite. I'm trying to build this and say, it drew baby a parliamentarians, and some of them can't trace omunim de ekoso. But what steps have they taken to ensure, say, Niaye Penny and Sabitumiaka? Yes, we would have to reset Ghana football. You ask yourself, say, sometimes so make to one maybe some say, so opportunity I pay. Hasn't it presented itself to us in recent years? Number 12, Anas expose at the football background zero. You go football, say and she normalization if FIFA kabomu and normalization abaying a FIFA kabomu at a normalization team actually football so for 1 year. We went back to football people choosing football person to lead football in this country. And it's something nobody can do anything about. We are there football for Bekwa ko yi football for say omumra me di football enim ewo maimu. Eti ye kan nyina no asem na aba no obia era ho. But general, it is so difficult. I think that say aban no epeso obem no beba beboa pa there. They need to come in well. One, helping to uplift infrastructure at the various centers because facilities in Ankasa no senior city ebe boa and making sure say security ebe guaranteed. Senior facility in the city ebe chere say BBC ye betimi a provide quick response and safety and first aid e di amomo. Ubisa ho say police for be do an say no mo center no omu wi a ese clubs no etua omu ka. Because I'm thinking that they are buying bibetima their boy football, but I couldn't say, suppose if for eco center so much football, a new crime say club no honomono, or no fast
in charge of security. Home team no. So I'm going no
home team no na post for neighbor. Oh we are so tiane kanoko. Meanwhile, Sabe, they are Ghana Police Service. Their core responsibility is to protect life and property, especially where you have a lot of people gathered. And you ask yourself, say, adan na politicians here omo kasa bebrebe omo ni abri omo make sure say suppose for call league centers akɔhɛ match so a enye clubs no na befa saa aka no nemom omo ya aban adwuma yefo ye assign omo sese ne da bi omo dware sha atade ekɔ adwuma no omo kontomu kɔ akɔyɛ adwuma sempo mu deserve additional benefit bia it should come from the government of Ghana or Ghana Police Service. Otherwise ekobasa already league na yebo ha ne sika nim enti clubs no one se wo se on be full security no mfa be 50 mra obeda akotu omuka. Besides that nipa bia obi a wo yi sika ama no ya onya soft heart e de money pakro no enti for no oba center no say clubs no ebe yi sika de ama ne dia then it is possible they will be biased towards them. You can't a situation where policing in this country a major issue. Can't we take pictures of them and pick them later after the game? Miji Tum say situation is very volatile. Say wochi especially popular supporters or more cause a problems or stadium no a difficult but if policing is going to be very, very efficient, these guys can be identified, picked in days later after the match, and they are made to face the loss. It's general. Indeed, what has happened, no, it is giving us an opportunity. Now the parliamentarians are talking about it, security personnel are talking about it, chiefs are talking about it, media is talking about it, Ghanaians in outside Ghana are all talking about it. It is an ebreniye. What can we do? We want to see commitment from all stakeholders. Now, class and ankasampen for the general, or more titru pa any the core of the problem. Sometimes it is easy to just finger out Ketias or Kreku and blame him. It is very easy. I know. So they have the Emranisha Munsem, Ewo 2 means so be a bonia, or mudi peri your year juma, na sutri and sefata ya de mano. Yen choose referees be a boni trimu pose or kosisi obi. But class na mpenyin fo ankasa nso so ka ho bi shefansi kutupa munye wei enye wei ensem o mu beka en fan di nsem hunu a enya de so mbebo ame a chene da enti everybody has a role to play in what has happened. No, obi beka say oh sa ne mai bebre akokoso ekoye koto continent crofo ka yes sometimes when there is a big occasion it gives a capture obi attention. Emma utumi jire no so e de ye de sesa wo de ye trust to me sa basa ye ko wa goprama so no division 1 games a west enti me feel say they should also put that one on hold.
Yeah,
let tempers calm down.
Said we mo check no
AC echo then we can start.
AED no Tony I ready amama yenhwe man for that room ka ya na omo church say they are in the city we the friend AED automated external defibrillator and no any AED no na ehun sem bebre enso e wa ha e just we ni basic idea e nka center bia was adibi nanso no obehwem say na e was adi we bi e wo a friend say your league centers no akotokofo mama hu so omo obi na hwan ne was adibi nipa etwahwe sebe akoma ya yebetimi di wei aye ho adwuma sana ebia yede no akọ hospital nsensem say ya na mama hwe sledge dey ode ebaye di no ho asama na oka. Also, it's a portable medical device used to treat sudden cardiac arrest, okay, by delivering an electric shock to restore a normal heart rhythm. When Fabrice Muamba suffered a cardiac arrest during a league match, it was the immediate medical equipment that was used to revive him before moving him to the hospital. It is required of every stadium, not team, to have one. But let's ask ourselves if our ambulances have any. Intina then also air corono. Papa akolai abranti away edin some air papa. Your football now I say you two on hold no. yenye nneɛma pii ready ansa ne asan asase.
They came very well, Christian Eriksen.
Yeah.
Christian Eriksen, one of the devices.
Yeah.
I bring our bag as a bag, portable, even near church, mostly red in color. Now, as some I can say, can be one ambulance in more. Nase, another stadium crown.
Yeah.
Let's assume not even the team. Team, they also be, especially even at your training grounds, you should have it. Uber is so expensive, but where is it? Ambulance no na no na make say ambulance no there near money there near money now which personnel are even in there, what is their expertise, and a whole lot of stuff it's a see
the AED no crowd, the clubs don't even know what it is, and it's their first time of seeing it on the screens. Spain Boga. Spain Boga.
Your class, no. You say,
yeah.
The last time I come, see them at the football. You need be how.
Yeah.
You need be what. You basic element of football, and as a footballers, you more mutim bobo more mutim perform you need as you be. Now we are talking about intimacy, you know. Sanyama we dinano, and now manifesto game change anymore.
Yeah.
Nina ne wom opa ma pedis infanto so tesias ba de aniaye ba kokura no FA president na ye. The last time nsu atreman ebro referees e won nsu atre no FA president ko ho so obeka ya FA ne ko bona hafo mo ko to but after that to de na si winti ye tadana it is not as if you know na wo na o mama mark no you can check the fan experience, say no to hooliganism and all those things. It was part of the game changing manifesto.
Where there are pillars of my offering. Wow.
Premier League competition.
Now there ne wa mark one where you hunu ye was screen.
Okay.
Yeah. You kind
okay. Number one, I say autonomy is to ensure full attention for
autonomy to ensure full attention for the management of the Premier League.
Zero. Good sponsorship for the Ghana Premier League. Zero. Good media rights indication. Zero. Improve the quality of fan experience. Zero. Create family-friendly stadia. No, say no to hooliganism. And the one you do. A one at the ye can ankasano. You come in your general women to us to be unkunku say. Baby is so important in yawen how. Sir, create family-friendly stadia, no hooliganism. It is a we can
enhance the corporate image and brand of the Ghana Premier League.
Zero.
Engage the police administration for the creation of a special sports policing unit.
Zero.
Engage the police administration for the creation of a special sports policing unit. What is zero? Okay.
6 years, where is it?
Introduction of the steward system.
Yes. At a point, call it to be
no, they have it, but which people are doing it? Stewards but a good number of them. My call centers are known hooligans, and they are stewards.
Known hooligans.
Yes.
And they are stewards.
Yes.
Wow.
More cause problems.
Establishing of properly designated media centers at all match venues. Establishment of a statistics department. Timely, free, and fair judicial educative mechanism.
Professor, you know where grammar synonyms.
Good coverage, well planned, live, delayed matches and highlights.
Good coverage, zero.
Well planned, live, delayed matches and highlights.
What is it?
Enhance existing revenue streams and develop new streams, including new media.
We have rather declined the
ensure full compliance of the club licensing policy or system. Ensure full compliance of the club licensing system.
we
ensure full compliance of the club licensing system.
Such a club licensing system, no. And near me, woman, as I say, Winya and San when your license, Abu League, no. Obeshesin in Nada. Clubs and become full. Nada. Inti Ubisa, who say surfaces are able boy. Is that the standard?
Provision of internet facility for the media at all league centers across the country. There is a kasa nyina say omuntie no.
Introduce a merit system for the league. Any league na agi a obi agi league say e kwhwe ne se.
Tijo, me say ade bia ye kan wo ha bia no. The football people are very foreigner. Yes. You know
foreigner.
Yeah, you feel so near. You know omunim bibia. It is the reason why I don't want to, yes, it is the reason why I don't want to extend it to the parliamentarians, because you know the FA are very much aware of our problems. Just last week, President Ketishi a referee for now FIFA ba na se me no kan. But Obian him say football, ade ba ko attack your power officiating. The plan was simple. Busumi the bi omudi match ayinti omuka. But yetime bought 20 matches, 20 weeks into a referee for ka. Inti enye won wase won abo idrusu e ka say Haruna e ka say ye league no officiating there e extremely poor na okaka ho say microphone hwe ye ball no. You know these are the reasons na sem nyina ne say clubs ni nyo omo niam yi but so comply the club licensing system na omo nto aba ma wo nti o so ye din na eniema boni e cause enje no a FFO ni bebre ye league ni bi bebre hwe bi say do FFO ni bebre Savanko Bob Mamini Din obi a oye in charge of safety. Oh, so konzwate man e won. You know, obi a o ye do ato ano say safety measures e we various steady a ye de bobo no. Wo na wo so hwe ehunu se sa ani man be koyi anzan ya bo. Wo so akohu bi.
Any club license for adjuma.
No, you know, safety measures Savanko kan.
Safety and security.
Na adjuma ne say
GFA safety committee, no, that's the chairperson. Inti, there are safety aspects of the stadium which is supposed to be met before you are issued license.
Yes. Okay. And even if the club license is not bar, the final decision, you know, because you are supervising everything, the safety measures at the stadium, you are in charge. And there also work and you know, as I said, me say FA officials in the league in the government division 1 other things. So they are not interested in following the Ghana Premier League. Inti enye nwa ye born omo nhwe enye fe enya kono inti obi anso nhwe and honorable fellow Fosu Kwachi nailed it. You know kind or see your football no is in complete disarray. Which department of our local football is working? Ever. Yentua players ka, yentua referees ka. Referees di matches ya poto. Referees etimi fa phone frep and is into a match. You know, that's me him fan be see. The last I know referee Kala wanted to justify. Say Clement Tepan in the Champions League match mudi. Na BBS was stadium one na Clement Tepan fa phone frep Alexander Sefrin. E busa ne say match na me nto aso na. Ati me na Ghana na be see fan be see. Say in the history of football, it was say referee no Gina Park na frɛ FA penny. E busa ne say match na me nto aso na. Say you ene Ghana nko na be ati we be see when. Enti this is the right time. Division 1 for mu kobo a ye behwe mu and obi ahwe mu obi anka bi ma mu. Enti mu nyina mu ntena kire. Na ye ntoto ne ma mako ene ye di yi di aba betu TV ne so na mu players mu busa say mu kura mu yare a edie ne ye de ma mu na nka pese okotwa hwe o park etimi asa yare. Enti players sempanimfo insist say mu kobo bon na boycott the Division 1 league. Mamu mo your life it is at stake. Some put mu like at risk, you know. More players listen penny for cast and Ombeka because they have no respect for anybody in this country. Ombeka and say players or motive on this better them on base they'll be interested in that. Okay. But you know, players listen penny for Division 2, Division 1, some penny for insist to say Munkobo football na mamu more because born na air born, you know. Supporters in the Biomune who park so. The Biomune Montanasi, Nayan Totoniama because you're Totoniama. Players now the be favor. Muna Mamu former players, Libby. Be Brady Dama. And then a Bimu class are started life. Into Genoa, yenya normalization committee
yenya biasa ase life ase
no bebre afi no almost start
life
life
mbese mebo ne pa bebre omo bo football edu akire abo kotoko abo Black Stars na afei na ebi ahye force adwuma cross enche ya last year manitua afei no wonya kakra de akofa force kakra bia omo te ho ton
90% of the Ghana Premier League former players on Bobo we are almost restart life. 90%, you know. 90% of your footballers no mo local league no mo nya chance enko abonten no. Omo Bobo ni we ni pa mo free team man almost restart life. Nti mo ntena kire, mo observe, mo me mfa jam to efe ne so na parliamentarians ne so almost side that you know also omo ye the support because this is under President Mahama in just less than 1 month. Mobile and nipa bebrebe sink emfa ni lam temna because on ebetimi atia efefo ni no maye na e board yi na modi enipa fofora ba honorable aruna say there be on silent but adwuma na obeye
quite deliver
quite deliver adwuma na obeye no problem obi ane the star ni obi ane kon be fa so aye na adwuma genoa this is the right platform for the government so person change anything about football this is the right time because we there enya wo kwa kogu afi no but obe put things on hold and make sure said the basics you know club bianfa a qualified nurse no mo fa doctor mpiso no bianfa na certificate mra so woman ntimi anya bia football yen start from ho o pitch we me see your muscle football Ghana nkwa na be entertain sa si e benya 4 stadia pe ene ye de bobo Ghana Premier League obi by o see your league na ne papa nche Scottish League o mo ye 12 pe Scotland o mo ye 12 pe
on Africa hakra a lot of countries. I'm born or bear 4-5 pitches.
Yeah, say Cote d'Ivoire, say no more.
Yes.
Cote
d'Ivoire.
Stadium.
Yes. When you know born or
you know, me say, yeah, fa. So what there be the two teams now? Say the
I say, Baba be a Ukrum Hall.
You know,
never ball.
Minimum to park with so. Yeah, first, you know, just look at the footages of the Soweto derby. Yeah, Soweto derby video not okay. For video not to know be say. Football say near bon say near yano the level of quality obehu say say na ball ya bono enti general the basic necessities are be bomo e football na koyie no yenye ni sesie mesi sa league ni ye mo biu ene ye beye e ball ni because general say ya ne ball ni ye ni sa prepare ho sa start the Premier League na take it from me it will be worse than the previous year's ball na ya hen this year you know because general encrofo be retaliate papa ninzo atefo ima de say you know league no so man dwon ho amfim no so be komata eni encrofo no mbewu until let's do the right now yan to your boss na yan hihye niema ba komienu miensa na ye nyina ye wi a club want me am provide no ko tenachiri straight away simple. Club na want me am provide the basic requirement e betimi abomo e football na koyie no
you know join the penum be say omo implement the Kenya omo nye enti aban no ne to asre no se powers are Ghana e dia ma omo exercise the year na omo push for sa changes ni sacred ya yeken omo boa go jai nipa bi se omo ensure se centers bi ho ma ye mo ball ho asam ya be ye ntwitwa centers be bremu na ye mfa few centers e ho ye na betima provide enough security ni aboy matches ni na ho ha omo implement sa de no because omo kokoya e bia abato bi ho e ba ye ntoma ho I'm telling you
straight away you know
asam ne kan ba o kan no kre e na o kan o mfo bia ho mo ensure say nsema ye keken mo force efiro mo omo implement omo clubs ni na clubs nso ko Congress ni nhemu ahodo no mo ma mo anu nya di o to mo fa mo nansi ho mo nya ehu na wo mu no mo nya so weto derby
no
mo nya pe wo stadium
1736 in
omba kofi boko
94,736
and not 15,000 people who were
I want to remember
yes FMB stadium
Africa ya
ya obi biem no obi ahwe ni pe stadium hon you know football football ni
yes wow
when you friend football no
teams ni new Africa na
yes
eni
enye baby we enye Santiago Bernabeu na enye San Siro enye Old Trafford na enye Allianz Arena we FMB stadium football ni say na ye game no tie
yeah
say na ye game no tie ene kotoko na ase part also bia behwe bi nti ona bo aro na o se ye bond o mo nhwe
kotoko na has be free kura unya we quarter
obi ansi ho
free
obi ansi ho eno no ye 40,000 wa bayara unya enru half of the FMB stadium so we to there bidini and now on Saturday ya 1:30 p.m. no boy that is football
yes
say na ye game no tie na di no so we ye penny na be fa football sisi e was South Africa now the bad zero
enru 1 week kura o and then 4 days we yan go for the picture bia na ebremo Saturday amuhwe and Saturday and then Wednesday
di no eno na that TV ne so say na ye game
di nye efe
hwe picture no na player gina we so ade ogina pitch we so ade no de be
and kotoko bobola nipa e wo ho ase oh my god enye bibia say dey no mu nkonko hwe referee sisi omo security nye tese bibia nkoso
be stadium na seat ni
seat why fee
so washroom untimi mpie
ade and mo self football Ghana
everything
pitch we dey no hwe so no nansi anwanye na adwuma yi omo pamu nani wan ya
oh okay
oh yes you know ohwe pitch
we
no adwuma yi ko ya mana say omo pamu no
wow
and you know no 8 months
obeda ko pamu obi o ha
debi
party na dinaba
ah be dinaba obeda ko pamu obi omo pamu nani 8 months look at the FMB stadium
a champion crave fu park so ayem pamu no party bi na dinaba we dey ko do sakata ko touch no party di waba
or big wing be behind him or Godfather be behind him. It is no the reset is now.
Send a prophecy chair or
NSC. Or no, it team didn't be TV so no couldn't one him say. I did not set to Neduma so.
Go be the number.
Yeah, fatus so nim free so. Football ye. It is no.
Politicians now must more ensure say never nko yi no. It will be almost ka ho.
I didn't know come ba.
But you know I see there are issues of security and safety. They are buying no eduma. Enu kwan se omu jai dem agf nti se ebisa say league no omu so omu bono what is the safety policy governing the league na anyimbia no we want to be interested say ansa na obeji atum no does the stadium na assistance no emiti those policies na woka no what is the compliance level enti me feel say indeed parliamentary select committee on sports omu adwuma ye. There are a lot of things that they have to look at it because Jumane Diama Mono ye say mo de sponsor. Eni kwa so mutrauma asembi bada. Eni kwa si ja FA man ye nema sa keke. Yes, the FA more or less is a private entity, but se omoba wa go prama ho do so ne ade ne de e oman no e wo twaka wo. Nti ebe bi se am se ba bia mo si nipa mpempem enkobo dompem nko wi akansie no. Anyem bia no ebetimi abo akra na ekoho no bayana. We need to be interested in that because uja omonko ade a ambaye do mu pebia. And this why we are where we are now.
Okay.
So you are not taka Simbise football people. So you have things that 2 words is overabused in this country. Adia ye kenyina seju yebeka until our so-called football people who are the aim of affairs will begin to think say football is now a business. Cheyo kosiaga seju. Me mentia se de ntia seju. Yentimi my hierarchy of your football enye a consultative assembly say benya reps of individual professionals. We need to have business moguls seju on the executive council. We need to have marketing gurus, brands people who can convert our football into cash. Because Sejo, football is a huge economy on its own.
And honorable Drisuka.
Yes, Sejo, of which the country can depend on the football economy to earn a lot of huge taxes. Sejo, some 3 years ago, British government took over 7.1 billion pounds from the Premier League.
Wow.
Over 7.1 billion pounds, Sejo, just from the Premier League. Chez Brazil, you can't detach football from the economy. I said, this is the level that we have to think. And then you place other countries. Said, you buy no more Brazil. And when you be an play a Ghana Premier League, I feel na Osaka restarted life.
Yes.
Nti we penina oda GFA. Oya ma show. Enya oya. Say obia mo se mo na muda football na mo waste your life. And say, Joe, near yan say football, mu tenure of your career no eswa. Just within short time. What yes, I do 15 to 20 years. And one on the and see when Timmy and D year, you are now going to restart your life. And this is where I said, you may think in echo. Yeah, no Motaka say we are crying more than the bereaved. Said you, there are no more stakeholders than us. There must be a total reforms of which we are going to have several representatives on the GFA Council. There must be swag, there must be business people, there must be brand people, there must be marketing gurus who are going to convert our football into cash. Because we've seen other countries on the continent, and they are doing it. And then obi ko Ethiopia, obi ko Tanzania, obi ko Africa ya, oba ya na ni shebra sisa.
Our Mohammed Kessben television. Medi Jaga Kraba.
Just 1 minute.
As I take a statement and no more questions be busa wom.
Okay.
Na me kwaba na yahwe don so. And other areas are. Once more the neighbor, more videos ni ade nyina no. Mo church mo messages na mo de ba no. Mo church mo dwen pi wom. Obisi Joe, good morning. I don't agree with Franco Naro. Doctor, the pictures should be taken of hooligans at the stadium and get them arrested later. No way. The police or security personnel at the stadium should arrest anyone who misbehaves right on the field to prevent future occurrences. We do see this in European football. Silas, or say SCB, and anyway, ABBA. The club licensing committee has failed us big time. They are part of the problems we are seeing in our league currently. They must all bow down their heads in shame, big shame. Please, I believe when the government starts entering into our football strongly, we will not turn round and tag them as interference. Yeah. Okay, Silas, and anyway, and so Abraham Kwaba. Now, Dr. Zenga, yen later. Now, no, we a policeman, we are 20, nipa na hono. What much more?
You see, sometimes it's easy to compare ourselves to the Europeans.
No, but say be physically now. Say it my.
General, maybe a while. Police for now catch us mob baby nipa dodo agbo achi ano omo okwan omo fa so ye no.
Yes.
Udi agro set say abranti ya o TC Parks o share lui or the say kudus. Or TC Parks or Kobo Kamara. Looking at the situation, police for bears at 20 what's so watching now? Better than Ako. What did be fine?
They were going to turn a bobo on the bone.
Hey, I'm going to do.
No, there be.
Andy,
that is a preventive measure.
No, you know,
I'm video no santo. So that's a police phone into me. General.
Obeti match no. Na beti me de nako.
Se ba kometi me de nako.
Andy,
omo ntimi mfa ne nko.
So those people prevent the security men from taking it outside.
You can do that.
No, and yen nyina edi tum se na me.
Esa oni ye adwene se.
Dia me ne mo ye adwene se. Me jitu me dia.
Police military ne wa omo nyina nkambom na noso
me dia no.
You bet my arrest.
Me kra ma case.
But ni pa be 10 15 dom you go to obi.
You know me ba. Me kra ma extending say.
Besides that, who police now watch no no na community.
Yes, me ba. Me ma extending say. Matches of such nature kra no. Obetim di sunwane or other town there no di no me ba say jo eni pa ba ku gina park we so mo say police for na o park ri tun timi nche
mo tena da kwa fahin
di no fa ne nko na di no be di no say abrante we on police for ni mu sa o park wo so ntimi nje abrante we
Andy this guy
dey nje obi okadi
Andy Nyabitre this guy known instructorman official into way the next day na police so much na enye easier ensin say obey yire no e hon ma fans ne beto to abo ne look ade omo de be police for no as any chroma say police for kakra we say
no what show said that next day omo nya akwa na
okay
you can easily do that
general we are living in the realms of assumption so betimi adwane on so betimi adwane
e ko Siemens herbal na makodi nkomo kakra ba ye ba na ba to adwen pi mo messages no mani age ho say ye to adwen Ghana football ye kai omo sans ma ye kan nyina omo ni mo omo ni nyina mo say ye kinkan nioma bi a ni now but you dey yan kai omo say na ba ye say abai no moa na yensisa nioma ye football no yemfa pole way ensisa nioma ayro kunafo emma abusua maame obia emamo yakọ mati tanko ponje chire mo were emma ye nemom
sorry
enya turning point ensisa nioma yenyina so pole wo na discuss in parliament no so
yes
so huge say Ghana Parliament krano discuss no omo bo poli din wo Parliament. And yen nyina so fancy sandema. Enya sam keto na da wono o bi wu a friend say IGP efin graba. DCOP leader donko wo dru nsu atre. Ahimfo ade omo ho jirim. Ahimfo issue statement. Asema ye kan akoduru otumfo ho. Panimfo ahodo wo Ghana. Obia de no wajasem we mu. Na ye nyina so ansesa nemo e football madabe biom. Another baby. Enti no IGP nra omo eko kunafo no ene ne maame ho no. Ensema eko so kakra. Ye betieti kakra nkra ba na ni nyina no ye de hunsem enso abremo. Doc na beso we obakasem bi ansa ne yakọ.
Opanyi kese bi ahyebo. Na nasem no say every month obema polemba no 2000 Ghana cedis.
Every month.
Every month. Starting from the month of March.
20 million sigadada no.
Yes.
Wow.
Maya osima me fa ni din to dwa.
Obeye.
Every month.
Doc.
Metra yes.
Obeye.
Also obeye.
Yankopon hira no ma no mohom na emom ehu bi penti.
Oh say
ene ka
general say obe fans keka.
Yeah.
Kobe me de ni din atudwa.
Okay.
Na waje fans say.
Wow.
And was mesi na yesi.
Wow.
But the fact that on person e de ni tin be to also krama me money din.
Also me money din kire me. Minimum. Se manu otru wan ya ko kan.
Also krama me money din.
Hey, o amano na o Ghana.
Ghana ya.
O se na dia bet. Okay. Okay.
Ti melenke up with ne poli.
The busiano.
Yire no.
So na oni no deal directly.
Na
wow.
So say every month.
Till time bay.
I say every month.
20 million. 2000 Ghana. Obeye.
Also obeye.
Because
Penny has the ability to do it.
Doc, nene was an American. Messi me born about Nyanko Ponsiano on trainership. On manu moho. Ko nipa say ne benya sa akoma no spirit no. Ya mensiano pa. But the can say. Nipa bia promises me baby.
Mind this.
Moja hyenum wa. Na oyo mo boy say me say. Aya 3-4 months, 5 months, 6 months. No friend ground for phone.
I say every month. Means this.
On for phone no.
Tiana me country now.
Abranti ya na ni a boy say be o to confirm me promises. And then kobusa na say say na ba no. Enti opani ye de wase pa. But men ko ye de amanfo ye enu bi. Ye de mpa bo beta wachi wate akoma pa wanya. E de ama poly wife. And then the man 2,000 cedis. A beya dear power bushunum. Yes, Nkola 9.
Yeah.
I'm
hoping, say, I'm paying for to a dream, Sebio, Rehuaba, ye pequea be fast watching the pacro, ye pequea be tree stadium, no, but the choir and quadano ever survive here. Very important.
Ebekoso. Namisha pa. Namisha. The yeah, on pese be some body din crowd, crowd. Omo ye heavy say yes. On pese be tin nkakra. Namisha pa wherever you are. Namisha na omo ho bebrebe. I say anya say we ngwan no ye. Em say na dwuma o ya no.
Your government we have that spirit.
We are the seeker more than half. The second the more than half eche. Minimum go form this.
E come so no.
Yeah. Na go pon pa what? Yeah, the incredible ko ma pole na doc link no ma pole direct. Na on ensure say sad no bit me aye. Nyame sure once again. Yeah, this semen's herbal bedding komo kakra ya ba. We see commences and take the statement na on the bar bontin and we question kakra bi ebusa de efa ho. Say Safuduku lawyer and Asante Kotoko Edino Ababesio say ono nebe kasamafo ama club no director of communications. MC ya pre ho Kotoko company for omotie yesu ndo de Safuduku ama yen say bibia mu no yenko lawyer Safuduku ho ono no officially ye know as director of communications amakumasi Asante Kotoko Safudu no ye kwaba you know so be di enkomo Sergio the football murderer that was visited on Pole is despicable and disheartening, to say the least. Sometimes you will see designated security personnel and other people on duty sit and stand aloof when some trouble of a sort is happening at a section of the stands in the stadium. Some semblances of this can be traced in Inshatre in an event leading to the cold murder of Pole. Again, our match officials are equally guilty sometimes. How on earth will there be a reached agreement that there should be more than 100 police officers and you have less than half and the game is made to continue? What's the job of the match commissioner and the referees relative to this shortfall? Things must be done right at all times. No one should hide behind the bills of these officers and renege on their responsibilities. Alhaji Mahama Salia, and anyway, about Honorary Communication Director at my Young Apostles Football Club. Alhaji Dasipa for this message. That is saying, Semens Herbal.
Thank you,
General. Yes, sir. Maintain we're not the rain.
Yo, General, Medasipi, na Arephonia T for so. Yamu Bibia Quaba, the about Semens Herbal Clinic. Ayo Kumasi, Aso Korimampong. Na ya catch say Semens ne aswea. Yankupa do modia be si Ghana memuha. Menga sa santimemu kwa Ghana memu a. Ebu afufuro nyina obi a wakọ yare tibia bi mu a. Oso wanante abre chinchin nanso onya ne ho kumasi bra nanso onya yaresa no. Se utu anamo na ba Semens Herbal Clinic a onyankopon nam Semens so ebeboa wo. Na nso yare no bibia firi ho akode ama ye Kumasi asokore mampon. Ye ne asokore mampon rural bank no edi nhwani mu. Se o ba Semens a me pacho bra Dr. Mensa. Do Dr. Mensa. Now waka kire mate ni say o ko asokore mampon na obesi wo na asokore mampon hini statue no ho ana so obesi wo asokore mampon station. Ana se Roman asore dan nani mu ha. Yesi wa na obisa Semens Herbal Clinic ye ne asokore mampon rural bank no di nhwani mu. Obi a be kire wo baby ebesi wo no ne ye ho no wo nante kura nrusi ma ba ko pe ene waduru ho no afen so omom free nkran kwan so ba ne nyina so emra no mesi wo tech kwame nkomasu apon school nanim ho na usi ho no ma fra asokore mampon ka wo ho na baby ebesi wo na wo se taxi sisi wo trotro ho fro asokore mampon ka kire driver na se mate ni so obesi wo asokore mampon rural bank anim ho na se obesi wo Semens Herbal Clinic anim ho ebesi wo ho no na so waba na onyankopon nam yeso da ya boa na Semens juma die mu nyina no ye nhwehwemu o yare enum ansa na edro bia eho bia na de account bonu be ka say ye proper diagnosis and analysis e wo body num ehunu o yare no ne fare by bonu ka say the cause of your disease nti ye hunu cause na be boa ya me hu say edro we ni edro we ene wo say ye de count anase therapy we ene ye say ye do fam na etimi aboa afen so make ka say oyo obi a wakọ yare tibia mu a e wo say ye hunu yade na sa aboa ne ba oni padua no no empempen so ben e na odi wadrum pempen so odi wadrum so hu hia pa da bia ka sa ansem we say wan hunu yade mu pempen so a e ya na eden pa we no ka say the stage a wom and say the stage no e be boa ya me hu say bia wo de no aboa ne ba ya che enti me ka say nipadua kwa no watene ma tenti onim nipadua no pa enti edro ben e o say de count because the stage no bia na de no acute stage fe na sha se obi so de chronic stage enti ni nyina no ehunro no nyepe ana se kwan e o say do fa so eboa yi yare ni firi ho no nyepe afen so edidim aboa na betena nipadua no ma che or the complications ahodo bi ba nsunsuanso bebre ba nipadua no so ni nyina so ye behunu sa nsunsuanso no be me ehunu se we ne de no ache ti edu na so ma no ye hye afei therapy we e na momfa nka ho ma no ti bon se yes sa de na sisi ana yare na firi so enu ti e no nyankopon nam ye so e san yare wa kese enti se ne de di kan a wa hu yen na so wate yen kan me pa cho tumika fire numbers no frɛ now yare bia too so bia no fa be dan Semens Herbal Clinic e Kumasi asokore mampo your number is 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 and I say 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 make us say we will be a sabi stroke the water form me pacho odam pem anasa wo de bia hwiche mu na atesa wontimi nya ho hwe wontimi nante wonante anya kra wo fa nyina adwodwo wonsa wontimi maso sabi wano kra achima baby a wo de ba semense ba clinic kumase asokore mampon efise so de ba semense aso ya semense areda wo stroke ni hwem de enti atesa ne say ya ka cho say di kan ye hwehwemu no na ye hwehwemu ni wi a de ka ho biem ni say ye wonupa ye de beboa enum nompem untina ahodo no nyina ye wonura ye de befam a beboa ama wo nipadua na tima sisi ne ho so enti wano achim ni nyina ye ma waduru abosa no be kaba kama obi okra na ne kasa kra mayie o kasa ni nyina be ba kama bu a utina wonte sa ne ma ni nyina be ba obi o ha na ne de no enam pressure so na onya stroke no obi de diabetes sichire ya de me pacho san yare wan bi we mienu no pressure diabetes e wo so a semens na de ba every semens be kire wonuane bia obedi a e be bo ama ya de no aba fom krakrakrakrakra ensan kosro biem ye kire wonuane diem ni ade nyina ntisisi abon se wasore agina wona so entra ho e ma ya de we mfa wonko semens ene e bo a wo sa kwan no so tumika tuhana mon na bra kumase asokore mampon ne mo a uye no to nchen make us say obi on man de ni sisi na atia enye stroke sisi ye ne ya den wachia me pacho tuhana mo na bra afenso obi nso de ne say sciatica ne won so me pacho semens na de ba efi se semens wonupa ye wia ye wo other therapies eno na ya na hu hia pa sa therapies na ye de kan ho no bo wa ye yare na firi 110 de kan uba ye physiotherapy ye was ye clinic within the clinical your physio department no ho into ba ye tenten wapom mfidi ahodo ho ye be mu asosom de obetena so no ride ni nyina bi wo ha oba semense ba clinical semense be boa osa afenso ye wia wa wie physio no ye yo aromatherapy so ho aromatherapy no ye pun waduro eduro no bi wo no ma o se adi pun nanso entisan kane eduro pun na ne pun no we the essential oils na ye ti ye dem ho na ye bibia kama de ama afa wu ye no to nchana so na bag ne so ho mo nante kakra bia no mo te so no ye de no so ye do fam amana timi aboa kama na bibia ye kama afa so ye no to nchan ye reflex sa reflex no nemu no nsem ho ni padua kwa ni nyina connect with ye nemu ni nsem enti ba bia wa atechima no ye kwa akohwe wo nemu enam test na ye no ne ma ye hu ye enti unem ho na ye kwa komiemi ho kama na bibia de dadin afenso uye no to nchen a ye wo massage therapy no so ye wo ho say deep tissue say Swedish massage nyina ye bi wo a so tu hu ana mo na ba bia atechima bia no usisi atia osiatika afe enakura untimi na no brani anya reflex ni massage no na bibia anya kama ma uye no to nchen a meka kan biom say enam nsa yade ahodo ni nyina say syphilis gonorrhea wo de no de HIV ana say hepatitis B ana say C adentina wo tete happy simplex 1 and 2 ana emfa nko ba bia semense ba clinic na de ba obi wa ne de ne UTI urinary tract infections enti abona betna wa tete na mazesi ani kidney ho aka semense ba clinic na de ba ne yetimi abo o sa kwan no so afenso we sa nervous system say intinimu ni ade nyina sem ni free one ma ennompemu nso ye boa chiropractic ye bi wo ho no ma obi asabi na tibremu no ye ne yadendenden a wachia ni nyina ye tenten ni nyina de ama afi awo ho nsensem me pacho wachina bre opa wo unya semense ba clinic na wo ba na semense fo aboa atimi ama watimi nyinsen na wawo afa ho afa wo ba de ye kan say uba ye nhwehwemu ni wie scan ahodo nyina ye twa bi wo no ye beboa wo sa kwan no so bia wo ye oba sabi umfiti kona ne man koye semense ba clinic na de ba efise ye nhwehwemu no wie a ye wo hu akade wo ha ye betimi de aboa na umfiti kona ne man koye ni nyina sisi ne ho so bia wo so wa wo de no no ene ho ahyehye nso onya pcos me pacho entna ho no saa nneɛma wei ya my man dodoɔ na etwa ma wɔ abro mu nya nhune mepa kyɛw ade ntina ɔtena ma saa nneɛma wei atɔ obi wa ne pelvic or pelvic inflammatory disease ni nyina yɛ semense back clinic na ade bawo infections ahodoɔ sɛ candidiasis oba ni nyina betima tete wa na de wɔ hɔ abro fabra semense back clinic ne mu awo afei wo yɛ bɛma wo nso mɛma sɛm na nneɛma nkoyie papa ɛyɛ semense na ade bawo na semense aboa ebi a wo hu nsuo no or how pa ne wom wo de wo hu ne sɛ sabi wutimi no yiri hyiam a wutimi sɛ sabi nsuo na timi aba kama nanso yɛde bɛ twu hu nsuo no na yɛde bɛ semen analysis no na enkwamwa na ɛwom no sperms no bibia nim ɛmoa ne nyinaa bibia ni hɔ no so spermia enti we wo bɛ awo am na yeye obi won so a ne de no ɛmoa ne bi wɔ hɔ nanso ɔmo sa mesraw uyo obi a wote sa ni nyina yɛ semen se ba clinic na bɛfrɛ yɛ number no 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 and I say 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 you kuma se asokore mampo ye ne asokore mampo rural bank ni din hwe ni mu to hu na mon frɛ number no na so bra na onyankopɔn fa ye so emo na bibia anye kama ma general
okay
to aso ni onyankopɔn
ye bedasi pa semens herbal nkrato na Dr. Edi Abreye yensomu ene yemfrɛ wo mu na eno mu eni enkomo Kessben television Kessben 93.3 Kessben 92.9 Accra yedidwa enche meko foforo so na fe ye no sia na de aka nyina ebeye agudi mu nsem kwa ye beto aso enso de amamfo pi enso a church ro madwen nyina no ye toto a yenim se afefo mpanifo tie aban mpanifo tie stakeholders no omo etie yesi ye ba be hia mu nyina mokwa momfa ento afi no anim nsisa no ese hyase ten mamma obi emfa ono nko a na dwene enye momfa mo nansi form se sansakrai na yepe na yema football no enkoso. I believe when the government starts entering into our football strongly, will not turn round and tag them as interference. So what about those who are not known officials or fans? We all should champion for this policy in our football. Pole stadium reforms. Also, your friend, Pole stadium reforms. Pole stadium reforms. Akoko de hwe bekumeku. This was said by lawyer Safu Duku. Lawyer is a great and fantastic addition to the management of Asante Kotoko. I love this. So that you two just say no. Asante Kotoko management. A lawyer Safu Duku say ono and a communication director Amakumasi Asante Kotoko. So where are the supporters who were with Pole when he was stabbed? I said we mabusa several times. Asare is it Vikela na una odi we aba. Oda beto de kan wa han so say where are the supporters who were with Pole when he was stabbed? Some say we mranti bi so won kan Pole ho na omomfa ni mpie na onko ana ne sa. Sanko from way. Say and stab omubi. So how did it happen? Into omumra mechre. Time na omoni Pole aircon. DC. Yes. Musumu yi nipa be 9 or so. Yes. So omonka Pole hu no mpi. Omo wa hefa. Wanum na mu yi omo. Now how did it happen? You be see a tini nyina o. I said sorry no mo jabe bre wom. Omo amu yi omo kan Pole hu no. Omo wa hefa. Asabe no mabeka kire ye. Esi sen omo dwane ja Pole ho. And I said, no, say, Muja, Huma obi, a camp Pole who ne pie, and now say Muja Pole in Quan, quite so umpironco. Now some no cotono. Sanko for them so modi on the camp Pole on way. We want to know. Yeah, twaso at the Mamo, Mapim name who's about crack as I say any camp Pole hono.
na yɛkɔ
ɛsi ne kɔsi yɛ nti bi nti no wɔmfa mmra na yɛnti mu asɛm ma megye kakra bi mfiri hɔ na yɛntoa so ɛma mo 11C adwumawura ɛsesɛ champion Joe the court case in Sunwai must be moved to Accra immediately. The bail granted to 2 of them with 1 going on remand sounds tricky. Besides, owing to the supposed friction between Asante and Bono regions, it will be safe to move the case to Accra. This is a national security issue. Pole deserves justice. We must follow every minute of this case. We must see the arrest of the lady called China and her accomplices. 11C adwumawura ɛna way aba amanfo abɔ ne din menim friends nkyerɛeɛ a yɛmmɔ saa China ne din akusua China adwoa China whatever yɛsɛ yɛnkye no immediately na nsɛm no onim ho bi pa amanfo de ɔmde ɛba no Nana Johnny, I say people are now beginning to know you well. Oh sir, anunkruma naro menka nkyerɛ no anunkruma to the highest level. Naro menka nkyerɛ no anunkruma to the highest level. Sima ho Nana Johnny. Naro. Dog ho Nana Johnny. Say it didn't mean months me.
No one know.
Me anunkruma. Okay.
This is an unprovoked attack.
Meeting baby mekano.
That's an unprovoked attack.
Nana Johnny. Because Obusam say minko event say Joso na minko mini aketua no honko pe kota roba ne wa me fi roba me ni bi mro ai na me so me boni ama ye oh
but that's an open interview.
O say
that's open retaliation.
No nyentente so me took a crave man later me san ba no so bi yeah nti am for year of the ebara no aso minko unu aho even say Joso
Antike.
Nanka kota rob na maka kan me nyi na onkanwe. Na mse minko ono anko na de. The body ni.
Antike is the special one.
Okay.
Enra ho ba mani abre mi ko Ziga na send message. Tin am say.
Me pacho Ziga you put it in the crowd.
Sir.
Minimum small babeka pacho.
A message you know
the boy didn't want cry.
You know I say we the video into minutes.
Pacho. The boy did papa back 50 cities. Na 2025.
You guys were free sika free crime ye japadi adu bi be scanner kodi.
Angoma so abusua fie Ziga fie dem se oba no ye ho ahwan bi oboa bibi won hu sese papa. See any na sports yi and osis kanim oko. Na oko politics.
Until message na ebe kan ya.
There be actually we actually. So. You put it in kakra. Osin boy dey one cry. Na the chrono mu hwe. Citizen Francis Nadiwe, but it's heartbreaking that a young and energetic man like Pole lost his life due to the actions of few individuals who couldn't control their emotions. How can a game meant to unite us take the life of an innocent fan? I demand that Insuatreman officials be held accountable and punished for their role in this tragedy. Citizen Francis Ediaudi Abba, I don't know. Monfre Abba ye mamio. Mr. Kujo Fiano Ediwe Abba. Sad to lose this dedicated lover of Asante Kotoko. He must be immortalized by the club because he died in line of duty. Mr. Kujo Fiano, immediate past chairman Laka. Mr. Fiano na to say menim so ho ye pa ose Kotoko enye bibi e be yensan na ho ana ye ma bibi ye immortalize the ground o baka say
bibi e be
kaduma na
kaitu
Kotoko nye sa de no
na me suggest say even the status ground e be ye wo adakoja achi
yeah status bisa okay yenye
and I say mo be pay foundation bi ground so their manner
yes yenye o me ye me gidi za fi na nyoma hyase na branche ne wawu eya but I didn't see some bebree as a Ghana football mo Mr. Kujo Fiano the list of African rich men ebreme na also ahwe list ni mo ohun ship dealer wo I'm so no ship dealer number
Mr. Fiano,
yes so Mr. Fiano say na ko fa be sem ko say the list of rich men in Africa or the list in Abraham wa ha but we ma ohun ship dealer di wo na Africa how crowd ni I don't know
na ship dealer no free Africa. How can the black son of the queen, the late queen, be an African?
See, I'm going back to Mr. Viano's message. Please, I can't find ship dealer on this list. This is Africa, and his name is nowhere to be found. Yet he claims to be the world's richest. Mr. Fiano, no. And I'm talking about it. So please, Mr. Fiano, leave me out of this. I completely dissociate myself from it. I will quote you tomorrow. And also, if you are afraid to talk about it, you quote me. Mr. Fiano, no. And the ship dealer, Mr. O message, no. Africa, rich guys, Africa, you know, normal listener. We didn't need beer, so we are rich, man. Africa, how can I
list with the be fake.
List be fake.
List be banner with him, no, microphobia,
we who for papa. You can't say this you can't also do this you must over come and ask some credit. Oh, you fake.
Over 2 me botomo or paki collection.
Bottom to an oka. Which means some no idea what for belt. So many scar.
We will catch him say opaki shop one maybe bambi if we to shoot. Whatever. We this your best friend do.
Okay. Skenny says that. All right. We I say.
Skenny comedian.
Skenny comedian. Ono abese mau.
Mau. Me kwaji bravo.
Opashime. All right. We must Dr. Kwabena Poku essay. Even for the AED, you even need one at your station. It's relatively cheap and easily used by all that should be available at gatherings, gyms, stadia, church. In totality, it should be part of your emergency response kit. Dr. Nekao, also, once you attach the electrodes to where it is supposed to be, as clearly indicated on them, there will be voice prompts telling you when to press to deliver a shock. When there is a shockable rhythm detected by the AED, it will continue to give further instructions whether to continue chest compression or not. So any lay person can use it. Inti Dr. Kwabena Poku, why PR Rama Santi Kotokoda, Emra Dr. Kiki Sapon, ewo. Say only UN and a year Juma. They call Mali. Say America say or Somalia. ɛhɔ na ɔyɛ adwuma ɛde ɛma UN ɔbaa dollar no ɔmfa nyɛ hwee ne dan bia na aka nwura mu within 2 years wa complete wawie bibia kama paa tum so wodi sika wɔ UN hɔ coca nso the way aba the AED is not so expensive. Even the highest grade is just $481 in $500 crowd. The highest grade of AED in the nya there is any boarding yes
in 8,000
yeah Intina and also no.
How much in Zumutimi to your bribe 15,000?
Okay. Enti me pese me din komo kakraba. Me ba 1 hour e be jai ni nyina mama. Na mo de hunsem abre. Mo mfre comfort mame. Na me ne no emie biemu kakra. Ye beba sisi a na ba beto aso de amamo Kessben television. Me se kotoko statement no me wasam kakra kan ho. Eba ni nyina no ye behwe. So ma kan
comfort.
Jai mi nkwa odema na montum.
Comfort your hon so ye why?
Sorry. Sorry ma comfort metra we are one. What? Bonsam bell, Tamfu bell, na jo ye. All right, what did I say?
Nyame adom sejo.
Ele nyakopo asipa piwak. Omo na the 3P garlic mixture aba edwaso. Eno hu nkomo ne yepeti. Boy mu e. Bien eko.
Mechia etifo nya hwefo
ya josu.
3P garlic mixture ye do nwanwa so piwak natural health akofa ediaba garlic kroji ne dia ye edoi yɛmfa nkenja yɛmfa nsuo mfrɛ me no nti mo ahoɔden no egyina ne naso na ɛyɛ ntinim akomam ne mogya mu adwuma enti na bia na wɔ yadeɛ bi ɛwɔ wo ntinim akoma ne mogya no wonya duro no bi na ɔnonom a ne nyina betimi afiri hɔ ama pɔmden mapa ayɛ wo dia na ɛnɛ yɛhwɛ asma meka asma nte hye yadeɛ aba ɛha adwen pa ɛba na inhaler ebi eni ho na akɔyɛ nsɛmpi 3p garlic mixture ɛboa boost immune system na yɛ ntinim akomam ne mogya mu adwuma no na hu sɛ asma yadeɛ no nso ebetimi atenete ɛde amount ɛno nti ansa na no me de doctor number to dwabia na pesa wo frɛ no one ne twetwe nkomo kyerɛkyerɛ wo ha obi mu kyerɛ no wayɛ krado sɛ obetie o number no yɛ 0248 928824 0248 928824 obi bebisa sɛ asma yadeɛ no kra ɛdeɛn ɛna deba asma yade bɔne a abɛyɛ krankwa ɛte nkrɔfoɔ so a ɛha adwen paa na saa yadeɛ yi ɛkwan a emframa ɛfa so ewura waharawa mu no ɛba wo so anakyɛ sɛ affect saa ɛkwan no baabi amframa ɛfa ɛde ba waharawa mu no ɛhɔ ɛna ɛyɛ na affect nti obi a ɔwɔ saa yadeɛ we bibia yɛfrɛ ne sɛ ɔyɛ asthmatic patient ɛno nti sɛ waharawa no emframa entime nkɔho pia na akɔyɛ nsɛmpi na kyɛ sɛ asma yadeɛ no ebi na ɛwɔ hɔ na adeɛ pɔten de saa yadeɛ yi ɛba yɛ no nhwehwɛmu bia ni hɔ a ɛde aba na mmom yɛ na yɛhu ne sɛ environmental factors bi ɛne mframa bi ɛhomehome kɔyɛ mu etimi didi mu na akɔfa saa asma yadeɛ yi ɛde aba ebi amframa bi a yɛmfa yɛni ehu nneɛma bi afrafra mframa no dust mite ne nneɛma bi ɛna wahome akɔ mu ɛna akɔfa saa yadeɛ yi ɛde aba ɛno nti wo hwɛ me wo tie me anɔpɛ yi wo yɛ obi a wo saa ɔhaw yi bia tutumika kɔpɛ 3p garlic mixture bi na no na saa asma yadeɛ yi entimi emfi wo so na nso ɛde wo ho ahome ɛho ayɛ den ɛde ama ɛnam yadeɛ ne nti 3p garlic mixture bɛbɔ na atenete ɛde ama na saa ɔhaw we nyina ɛde ɛfiri hɔ afe aboa ɛfrɛ ne sɛ tɛfrɛ ɛwɔ sɛ yɛhwɛ yɛn ho yie wɔ saa aboa ne ho pa saa mmoa we nyina wɔ yɛ fie mu obi wɔ hɔ no ade aduane besi wɔ no obɛba na aboa ɛwɔ afiri atom obeyi na afiri mu aka aduane ne hye na wadi bisa ho sɛ aboa na ɔtɔ aduane ne mu adeɛ kora na ɛwɔ ne ho a ewura nipadua nim sunsuanso bɔ ne bɛn ɛna enya wɔ so etimi didi mu ana akwakofa saa yadeɛ asma ibi ɛde abro ɛmo ebebe ya na wonam kra didi enye sabi ejanan bia kra na tefre enam ho bebia na wo hye eno nti saboa we ba wo dem a mesra okun aboa no na pam ni free dem honom eni kwan sa wo ma ne tena ho na oni wudi agro obetimi akofa saa yadeɛ we bi ɛde abro mo wa mo wan ketinkiti bi saa yetimi nya saa yadeɛ efri won ho eno nti ya na ya hye yen ho yi efri won ho sɛ de be ya asma yadeɛ no entimi emeto yen afe preservatives ne nneɛma bi a yɛde akeka enuane bi ho a yɛdi kɔ yɛyem no ɛdɔɔso wɔ nipadua nim a etimi didi mu a na akɔfa saa yadeɛ yi bi ɛde aba wo hwɛ ho so yie no na wo nonom adupa no ɛno ane 3p garlic mixture pebinom na ɛmoa na asma yadeɛ na aba wo so na ɛno nti wontimi ɛnkɔ nipam no ɛmfi wo so ya na yadeɛ bi sɛ no ɛpɛ nipam wadu nipanim na fe na ne hwehwɛ anim wɔba na afɛ wo home kra ɛnyɛ yie inhaler no refi ho na wamfa bi ani wachi pɛ obi abɛhwɛ wo saa na kyɛ home no ensisi so obre ansa na wahome eduro ni ye 3p garlic mixture pebi tonanom na ebeboa na saa asma yade na etew so no etimi efiw so eno nti obi a ne home no ensisi so ohome ntientia intentem so mesrawo tutumrika na kopɛ 3p ni bi eto ebi a na ye asma yade no obi onom so otai wensi pa kakra bi a na wo wensi na echew se ebi a na asma yade no ebi na etimi anya nsunsuanso woni padua ne so eno nti na kofa sa wo hawo no ede abro no na watutumrika akopɛ 3p garlic mixture bi na wanonom uyo obi a wotai ebo wato so pa ebetimi ahaw ewa ne de ewo ho nanso obi wo ho no ma abɛyɛ yade a ɛte ne so obɛbɔ wasa wano nura no ma ewa no enko ebetimi adidi mu a na akwakofa asma yade yi ɛde abro ɛno nti ɛntena ho tutumrika na kopɛ 3p garlic mixture droi na nonom na emoa enyi saa nneɛma wo nyina emfiri ho obi wo kra wo twam obi mfikyire wate aduane bi pampan anase perfume bi wo obi ho de abɛfro car no na akoyi ne yade aba obi wo no ma saa nneɛma wo nyina ne trigger ɛma asma no etimi eba ɛno ntitutumrika na pe 3p garlic mixture bi na no wo ho na ho sansunsuan so we wo so ubedru ba bi ubeti obi ho perfume na asafe wo brɛ ho me ho me a enye ye ensisusu ye na ɛkyɛw se bia na wo yenya asma yade no ebi na watutumrika akɔpɛ 3p garlic mixture na wanonom wonso a ot kata etai chewo pa kakra bia na kata achewo obekwan ni minimu saa de bia ono kwa ni ti eye ne ya na okwan ni minim enye ni nyina na yese yeti ade keke na achewo enye ni nyina na ye kata keke bi na achewo ebi wo ho no ebetimi adidi mu na kofa asma yade no de abrew edro ni ye 3p garlic mixture pebino nom na emwa wonso wo ho no ma wote se won fempade no won fe ha no ribs no eye wo ya de bia yaw ewo honom untimi enye hwe wo pie kra na eja honam yaw mesrew tutumika na kopɛ 3p garlic mixture bi nanonom na sa yade kodie wo aye animguase yade no entimi emfi wo so ebia me de doctor number 2 dwa 1 timi sign dia to dwa bi fre doctor cheche wo ha wo ekere no ebia na asma no afe na wo de no ayi ni ti a eba obebo wa che okwan ade befa so ebetimi efiri honom number no 0248 928824 0248928824 enuntinei ebia asma ya de no eche wacha fe na wo de ache wono no munno ni bia ya ma onno bebre wo hospital enko emane hawo tutumika no 3p garlic mixture bi nanonom na emmo ho ban enye asma nko na etu ase stroke ya de moja entimi ne afusan ne nkonkwam e wo wadwene wan e friend cells no eno na akofa stroke ya de no de aba no emframa ni nuane nu adwene ni hia na timi de di ne dwuma yie no entimi enya eno nti akofa sa ya de no ebrelpe adwene nya dwojo ana aka nipadua ne kofa stroke no de ba no 3p garlic mixture bebo eyi sa ya de no efi ho ona ase ne wonsa etaye otitiriti na eche ose moja entimi ni afusane emfa wo nipadua ni mu yie eno na ama ene tititi ye no aba wo so no empaboa na abehya obewie no na wo nan no enkompaboa num enso wo kwa na wo hye empaboa no edro no eye 3p garlic mixture ebeboa na yi ni nyina afri wo so wo de eye diabetes aye kan se esichwe ya de wo nipadua ne ntimi provide enough insulin emma eno nti glucose no enya ba bia ntena se wo mojanim enna akofa sa o ha no de aba no 3p garlic mixture beboa na eyi ni nyina de afri wo so edro no wo koto a na wa hye ne so se ewo toam ehwewa epai garlic eda ho kokko edro ni tini nso kokko enu nti wo ba benum bi na eto afichikromu ya afri ho be ma so benum bi na bo prostate ne ho ban de amawo obia enkope bi ento na emwanyi yade emfri ye so enye na herbal shops pharmacy shops atiatese be bia ton adro bi ade yansa obebodi se mepe 3p garlic mixture enu nti akra o kanhifo ene mu nko Kingswalk Kofi Sam na Angel Herbal Ashama ko Ecos Pharmacy Tema Community 5 a Little George Madina ko Health Alert Clinic any post office no ene di enimushe Kumase Kwalinak Herbal Dani Herbal na Chris K Herbal ebama obi ato ho aye Albert Sam Herbal Takra di AA Mensa ko Fredia Gapson Pharmacy wa Mumunia Way Enterprise ani Cathedral no ene di enimushe Tamalen so na wako wofa kojo Herbal ebe electromat no na wako je wo de say the garlic eye aduane na o se ebon wuntimi eni amesre wedro ne nom enye ya enje wanum nya hwe enam se anketwade kakra ewo kakra ena hahamani akeka ni nyina abom ede ayesa edru enu ntia hoden ewom no eye hronko pebinom na emwa wanope medemanu esi no mede doctor number na chat de ama frɛ no o frɛ na emfere se de yade ne tie bia wa yekra de se obetio na waboa wo edru ne ntimi nsampo a obema ho nimde number no eye 0248 92 88 24 0248 928824 eye 3p garlic mixture sejo mpacha medemanues
kan for the beda sipa na numbers na ode atudwa na momfrɛ numbers no na mo ne 3p garlic mixture mpani for eni enkomo nsembia ho a ombeka de akyerew so do ni bi hwɛ na ebeboa o ye papa wo kɔre wanim tin nako na esan ho etru papa Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra sir whiskey and the way abaye to ankomo twetwe no eso dumienu abapa ho sima enso pepepe ekonwotwe. Her name is Akosua Black Chinese and she works at Service Radio, which is owned by Ignatius Bafwewa. She has always been the chief instigator at that place, insulting, bullying people and ordering people, sir. I was shocked to the bone when I went there 2 seasons ago. So whiskey and the way abasa bayano oche member be 10 ewo krumo na yenkofa no na mpanimfoɔ ntoto n'ano amanfoɔ aka yɛnya Ghana police na ɔmo ntoa so nyɛ ɔmo adwuma na yɛnim sɛ ɛnkyɛ koraa pole killers no ɛne ɔmo boaeɛ ma yɛkum pole no yɛbɛkye saa nkɔfoɔ no nyinaa na aban adi ɛne ɔmo adi yɛnhwɛ buenom so kakra bi na afei yɛntwetwe nkɔmmɔ Kingsley Tamale. So how do the killer or killers now feel when they always hear the news concerning the death of Pole being discussed? Say ɛna ɔmo ho yɛ ɔmo wudini ɔno ɛsɛ ɔfa ho koraa. Okay, yeah, to also DDSA, when we say Asante Kotoko is big, it means they can bring on board responsible people to help run the club successfully. Lawyer Safuduku's appointment as Kotoko's communications director is more than an excellent choice. We all know Safuduku isn't a loose talker, and per his professional background as a lawyer and teacher, he can take responsible decisions all the time. Henceforth, all communications from Asante Kotoko must be guided. Okay, still, hashtag justice for Pole. Didi Nediwe and so Ebreye. Kofi Toronto, what is Insuatreman Traditional Council saying now? Where were they? Also, were they not there when the team and its supporters humiliated RTU and Tamale City to the point of death? They should come again. They should come again because we are not children. We are not kids. If they have or want to say something, it should have been said a long time ago. They are all part and guilty of what happened. Kofi, Toronto, Canada, and ono the Shatraman Traditional Council, and say omonso Abrante bi say yemma kwan na one eye or the message I brought also mami money din enka yemfa Pole yire no number emma no na anyway mu yai obesen ko de 5,000 cedis etu Pole yire no phone so na ne man kakra nkra o de betitwa no ho samre mu no ono so ebeye na onim sa branch na oye adwuma wo Kessben ha na oye adwuma wo ha na so akohye yie pa baby yakopon shira pa osman modi yamin shira pa enche mepe number no na me de amamomo ambasa money no edili directly na mo mo bia sisi mfa mo eye kunafo no ene nkwada no pa yakopon shira na baby awoso wo bia baby awo yisika bia na me emmo ho pi kanidin ya bi ma no. All right, Andy, young cocker cry. Our
Sergio,
my mother wants some Makwandi.
Oh, Sergio, I think the Pole death no dear. Yedikan ka ya bobo huam. Honestly, there must be total reforms and a law at this adieba. I saw someone out the message about say enye law yedi Pole din eba betoso.
Yeah.
Dinya Sergio situation say edi nipa nkwa to de bia ade a enhia nsemunu a emfata obi use na bia kwa di nsemunu bi. Honestly, this is the point that we are going to begin to reform Ghana football, and I'm very, very happy how the parliamentarians, the politicians are taking this thing over kono, and this is what we totally need. Yaka said we need to take football serious on this in this country, and these are the things that we must take to put things in place. These are the things we need to take. Put bibia and now. Yedi kaka and yempe for no sejo enye so munim said yedi kaka omunim bibia, but just to implement things, that's the problem. Sejo we a leader now, we what you say obe please you bia result edi beni. We need to have leadership ebeye ruthless ni obedi adia ni obedi mraso no yemra ndino yemma mra no ndino ni obeye adia enya no yemma mra no mfanto bebia eda. And Sejo, I think that going forward, if we continue going like this, Sejo, ibenya that reform na here.
Okay.
I remember am I football no akonenim and sports in general going forward, Sejo.
All right. Our Referees Association of Ghana, and so they release Ababontin. na nipa de secretary ya say general secretary your friend Mr. Alex A. Anin ono na secretary I say on behalf of the Referees Association of Ghana RAG, we write to express our deepest condolences to the entire Santi Kotoko family and the football fraternity on the tragic loss of one of your loyal supporters. Our hearts go out to the family and loved ones of the deceased. The unfortunate incident has sent shockwaves throughout the football fraternity, and we share in your grief. The loss of life is never easy, and we can only imagine the pain and sorrow that you must be feeling. This tragedy is unacceptable. Please know that we share your pain, and our thoughts and prayers are with you in this difficult time. May the Almighty God strengthen you even as you keep on reflecting on his memories. As referees, we go along with the Ghana Police and the GFA for commencing investigations into the incident and apprehend the perpetrators of this barbaric act. Such attacks by hooligans on match officials, team officials, players, and all spectators is unacceptable and must be uprooted from the game of football. May the soul of the departed rest in peace. Yours faithfully, Alex A. Anin, the General Secretary, Referees Association of Ghana. Okay. Intina omoso mo rechichire sem ni ade no mo de makumasi Asante Kotoko mo de mabusua no ani obia na investigations are MFA no any police nyina no omo no mo ya adwene papa na sa barbaric act na ekoso wo stadium na omo ebro referees, match officials, omo bro administrators, omo bro players, any supporters no sanse hu na ekoso no ni nyina no ebe free Ghana football mu referees they almost dey abandon. Okay, Andy.
You know, the high decision making in our football Congress. In our time with the normalization committee, in our time with an art expose, unfortunately, yentimi amiki amends not to say the nan could be expect to say you bet me amiki amends. Yenim say ye clubs ye Congress. That is the high decision making of our footballer. And ye ma toucho, and ye ma inkuye, even rendering of accounts. Crown ye clubs if we representatives equal. Yes sir, massa, ye. Fans no the command penning for. Najunwa, if you don't see people asking questions. Now we say in any institution, some kwa ye congressor, Genoa. In nipa na beba be represent at the Congress and nipa krokro on fan was all na damfo na onya na damfo. Questions are omube busa e dia pe answers no. Se okoye football yimu na se wote se meeting bi ikoso. Wote se mpanimfo kwa akohia. Genoa questions enkoso. It is the reason why
Marina Alex Menu ase. Asante Memo nyina Kotoko supporters panimpa odo mano. Alexis and a gifty a year poly wife. The number no ama Mrs. Enti ma forward a ama ye can roboni dino. Abranti no hapa waka. Okay, or say oh mano. Na 500 na waka na say 5,000. Coach of 5,000. Na ko ponchira wati. Ha, na say na nema ko yesa no. All right. Nti me number no na minima de na me mfa number den tu dwa na mo pe number no e pese mo ye musa Alex on kan kire me say obe pese the number no betu dwa na e bia manfo mo busebusa no ai because you will be nso a ono so through Franco Naro doctor or say bosumi bia obema abaye ene ne ma no 2,000 cities. Yeah. 20 million. Bosumi bia o de be mano. Onko ya no man bia o mo ko promise. Asema bana eni aba ho na obia se awerho aba no na okoye promises no. O se ne dia no entisa. on pese be boni din so nti doc me na ma no ma no for the man direct or the model okay nti mo fa ma no na ne nsanka na nkwala nan enya sem ketwa o na usan tifie na be ma na ekọ ba be hwe nkwala yi itwam wie ne esie ne wie ye wie ufuro bi kura wonya no all right yento aso ya da se pa Kobe mawu yenko
you know you know and baby anka we expect
Kobe and I Johnny baby I will be a job boy
no we dear no Johnny
baby I will be a job boy
okay yenko I'm very sorry but I can't say more I don't know. But I Kobe nipa nyane.
There will be a good day.
Because the no or the was that house granny friend Kobe. Yeah. Me and my friends are. All right. Into no minister na man obey the needful. Yonko.
Okay, you know. Into the high decision making in our football, omukwa because people that spend so much in our football omukwa hobby. Into general say a baby a yegina say a call for reforms dear. Then almost say sika we football no almost sorry. And you know up Ghana Premier League clubs no. Almost big men almost we almost spend this cow. You know his cow Dr. Kwame Chase asay no. E won the team in in the last 2 years.
Yes.
Do ma hini nie na na pinkra nie Mr. Richard Atiponi ye wo Togo afede wa ha. Mr. Nsenchire, Mr. Usu Enchan. You know what they share amufo jantoa. Eti omo kotena congress na se a enka efefo no betumi abetoto sa amrade na omo toto kire manfo no betumi abetu bi atero. Omo betumi atam people dey atero omo kwase mu hwem congress ya render accounts. No.
Tu ka yo person penifo na anko.
You know omo na so omo sorry because omo ko represent omo no fa we ma.
Nana do ma hine.
General. So no ankwa. They shouldn't be appointing those people to go and represent them. Omo ko ade no mkokwe. You know,
Congress.
I'm saying that two folds.
Yeah.
You don't just appoint anybody.
Okay.
Obi a kono de 5,000 no kana no to.
Nana Pinkra no mo Congress.
You know what is wrong with that? Nana Pinkra wan go stadium and go match bi.
But o mo reps o.
Say do o sa reps na gu Ghana football. Imagine say Dr. Kwame Chena e to aba. O betimi akoma na $5,000.
Ka doctor na nko obi.
Na so ono to aba. O betimi akoma Dr. Kwame $1,000 say je to mame. No.
Marobia mo $1,000.
O je no abato no hoto. Ya busa Gaka ska. Yes is come send Gaka Congress na ai. Yes. Omo ho na report. And GFA election you know one him said they be almost spend this ka. One him. It's a job from Komo America. Ghana abato be ni interest ka o. Abato be ya. Abato I saw them come to Eska Banko don't go there. I saw them come. I saw them come to Eska. I saw them
about Eska.
Eska be ni mukruma.
Mo
abato Eska.
I saw them come to Eska.
Me say I saw them come. Obi pecha man there was on them come to Eska. Onim kwan obesa. Eti general say no nyina na say.
O ma sorry ni scam more. Opposition in particular or konwa in touch. So that say we boni so ayenka.
You better about
no minim pa say sure boom raso you can boko mani mpimpo
I know you different
ordinary person busu
I know you different
but you sense here no
you different
and why was no kan
eska about to
no person say sika ewura so dem kra we so say no
and say na bibia anye yi kroma because person e kire sketua na ma
ndi o person o kire say omo take decisions ma clubs no omo spend your clubs no
that one I support him 100%. We were even talking about it over there.
If the more man reps now reps there, you chief almost so easily. The Andy person
them say club na otako ya Alhaji Guruza.
Ena Sabatu.
Abdul Salam.
No so omo beka de yemfa ho. Sabatu be rant sai go se fi.
Onya do back no.
Eti general sam krofu we mu nyina se yapesi ya restart ye football no mu dia then sam panimfu we mu so om so gina because general ye football na nko nanim Ghana nko na da bia ko yanim but ye institution de da bia share revenge enti o so om sorry general Nana Pinkra no wo su atreman ohudie si ye he is the best person a obetimi andarity story de to panimfu ye GFM mpanimfo no how many of them na born krom hwebi how many of them na omko venue so omko akoye matches how many of them and a Ghana Premier League games anyan kan ya omo around how many of them kan na Premier League class how many of them na ya adwuma Premier League class
hooligans omo kan ho a ehu
you know
hwekosi apia se no si abobra ko dru football din ko dru na ohene nim kra no en wonyama kosi apia wo wan fie area wa do free
obi a wonim kra
omo din so sashe ma born nim ma pai gu no ho nyina oh omo mu chese paniwe nsema omba kika ebia na pengra na mmeka nsema e ko na so ewo na be ka kire wa
na ono kro man kan omo ntie so omo se nyame nko man so ni mu kra nkan e ko no so eto ne nza ho eti genua hwe dressing room obi person ko dressing room no so na kwa ya se mu kroma dressing room obi person ko dressing room na so akogisa otete utam obi ko si ha na we akobie ki we ensim bebre just 3 points football we ball we bank we so it is a joke all the club and penifo no almost spending
3 points man and just 3 points na se me ya trawa dwene ho a e ko beyond football o god omo ye no e football nkwa dia a madness to say the least a madness
seju dinti a
e ade bi nti no mo yes ade no yes e ade bi
you know I agree say it
this one
I agree say this one may go beyond just the 3 points yes. But any kotokonkwa na ko receive such treatment over there and also receive such treatment in our football
okay
and also avenue honkwa e ade e kati across your football nim ba bia ye shim crofo no mo nka Sajo and as you said e bia we je kotokwa na Poland ke bi crank ya kan one day petwam division 1 league matches no Sajo you need to run ya busa players no o kona ba bedu fia what the 10 years ya hwe omo ya bu omo na kotoko rest stadium na de no also ma kotoko mfane ba team rest stadium and division 1 there ka be dey because hokura de camera bi eni ho and obi aba betwa and kotoko even lucky so omo je omo video ye kotoko even lucky because you know sad grounds uko you camera asem na to wo eti kotoko even lucky
no so omo video no omo ye ni secretly
oh okay
yeah
yeah secretly na ka say Tamale City no mo stony bass no omo hu say omo twa
picture we 2013 kotoko e obrekum 2013 you know ani na ya hwe nkrofo sa
I'm hoping say the Kofi Adams aka no o de be ye adwuma say kotoko ko bunu area ho bia ono waba as sports minister no obe tighten kotoko securities
you know yes nti you know ye kam ye kasa nyina wa ne say ma obi anko yitri ni bia ma obi anko bo match bia obi antena fie serango serango ye o ye say baba start fitri boy we
ma obi anko yitri
mo ba money an wasend ya ma players so o kasa o ka wa ka di business an kwa yi
ebi bana udwane
serango mo ba money an wasend ya ma footballers
players na me ntimi mo mo dey
say ka o ka to this business an kwa yi footballers ye sika si kasi adi seti business anke ayi
na wasi form na mo na akofo ne ka ebi ade bottom nyina be 200 bi de seri bottom no masala genuinely come di omo
enti sa so be pepere ho akobo genua obi antena fie ma football bia nkobo efe ni de omo mu problem bia se division 1 league nkobo matches genua dia na efe no omo respect obi a okroma edi entia Ghana Football Association omu obia okroma say division 1 league kobo match be
ndeme no nya dwezo omu obia okroma
oh you know my member 2 instance just omu respect obia member 2 instance F4 na bi say coach blaster na wasan eno ye number 1 Ghana fo nyina say coach na odi achi na coach blaster na onya de obo ko ye meeting say coach na nto aso eno ye baako omamu ha opa ye so be on to ado onya get 5% go bia nim so onya de ko omu teams na ye omu de no fama ne coach
Minister Kofi Adams onya encovet in ground of the 2
yes
say an okoba no can asem no
onya
nkoye no say players be a friend
yes sir
ama
no official the following day
no covet
Thursday the Friday no and of course Sport FM
yes say players be a friend no
yes
FM penifo ni be a friend
and coach ni official
former officials a friend say coach ni nye
FA force on to any disrespect Ghana fo nyina to coach ni any disrespect asem we yesi ye dwendwene kwan a ye befa so atoto niam aye football na yiyi mo say division 1 league for nkobo ma attend disrespect two instance omu obi akroma the reason is that ye problem na yesu ha na football clubs no bi ehu see ye memo omu jesi ye mo omu jesi ni am omu butu na omu celebrate cars no be breed ye da so mechanic omu nyimfiri ho cars no pa check car omu ye de cars be breed da so fitem a ye nyimfiri ho into omu obi a because ye nto aba no play bia nkonkosi akan bia o life at risk so who dey ton crofo who say dey tia chasing crofo e stadium and more witness be brebe obi antrafie let's reform our football say Joe say entimi reform your football no from her forget it Ghana football will never come back this is the right time yen say nya time we bio into obi antrafie abanin fan na 90 fm minister fan na 90 fm omun kan kire obi aso obi antrafie because omo ye munkobobo no ball no mu hebi omo nko stadium e na obi akwa kotubrika obi akwa kotobo obi akwa kotutu obi de akwa kobo mtri obi omo ball no mu hebi omo mfa ho so the players no obi antrafie na gino a yen toto niema gradually yen chinkrofo a omo hyehyɛ akire ma ayekumpole no na ye wia yen fa de manwu akwam na players no omo nso benefit from our football because you know player bi ko bo team bi Ghana Premier League osana ya no man 1,000 5 months ni ya man 1 peso akwa player ni nya bi na sa player obo sa team na awia o ma restart life na agidra o ma restart life 1,000 in 5 months o ye yame and what me survive this is the football that you are saying that we should go and start no obi antena fi na agidra and reform your football.
Sergio, I was expecting a high-powered delegation from the Ghana Football Association to visit Paule's wife and mom and the family immediately after the death of Paule, and not just Achi and Agaspa to represent the whole FA here. Paule's death is so special and so important, so we were expecting a high-powered delegation from Accra and not just Achi. Wow, Kofi Tonto, and anyway, every Samurai boy, Kofi Tonto. Sama boy and so the Abba. My name is Doc. What any idea? Yeah, something so special. Yeah, it's so special. Say, Achini Agaspasem. As a high-powered delegation led by FA President Nankasa, so near around her, the vice, and in Penifoni, say the IGP, a 2-car free crime by because of how important the cases. Then just on better crime. No mas masa Achini Tikroom and Jonko. I say, Obi message in the Bible.
Menini pakrone ya adwe Kofi wa ha animanimu abi entem na so kra obetumi akwa akocha abusuafo no ndia behalf but na ye Wednesday nti case ni is Sunday Monday Tuesday Wednesday there too far me feel zenke say if impanyimfo no at least I'm told Kurt is not in the country but only hanom no sebe or the vice wa ha or the general secretary wa ha the other ESCO members I think said the seriousness is on the Masadi, you know, or Munyam Famano. Minya shows or more train say be a year be drew and son of Maba. For me, by now, we should have seen a high, powerful delegation from Ghana Football Association. Sanki Bio Mabana or Mabe, because Omujume Diase and Abrantino, Kunyan and Quenshe, and they are supposed to be here. If the whole IGP will come down, why not the FA?
Yes, most of them, I don't know. Affect him directly. Yeah. All right. Looking at what's going on in Ghana football, does Kurt Okreko still have in mind that he will go for a third term? The referees in Ghana, the referees in Sunyai have boycotted the officiating of second division matches due to unavailability of security personnel. One officiating official was head-butted and another one too received beatings. So yesterday, they have all decided not to officiate the matches. They said, "No, Sukrani, some Brubi, Sunyai, and I never free free bar." So on the free Sunyai bar, don't say, "No prayer." Nananum of Insuatre have poured libations that whoever has a hand in Paule's death should be dealt with by the gods of the land. Nananum Ayimpaye Insuatre. Traditional council officially almost ayi apaye duabo na omo apaye na omo badua eno nya duabo yes omo sama ni pakro no okum Paule no
eni obi o won sawo mu
e won sawo mu no omo gunsa asamano ama nananom yes eduabo yes nananom osan omuti nsuatre kuro no ese gidimpa yintimi mfa dimboni we emata nsuatre ho basisi abeka ye bopole wo bia nsuatre ne kumo bi e wo football ho esensen mu kom da bia forever and ever so say yes be wiye ba nananom osan omuti
sɛ aduabɔ no mu bɔ de sɛ uti na wasere nananom sɛ nipa bɔnfo a wɔyɛ saa adeɛ no nananom na wɔani ɔmo na wɔtumi nti ɔmo ni nini and I think sɛ deɛ ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ a na ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo nsanim mekwaba na afei mabɛhwɛ ɛyɛ Asante Kotoko statement ɔmo de ba abɔnten na mese me wɔ question baako bi pɛ ɛwɔ ho no na magyae kwa Mickey na ɔde local stories no kwa me sɛ local kora yɛwie
but ASAT now Ghana Football Association confirm say Division 1 Women's Premier League any RFS leagues no ebekoso ASAT now
ebekoso
yes
okay
ASAT now
and you can say football bia o Ghana ha no I say you on hold because to trust them na idea kumpole no ekoso more Division 1 ne even say Division 2 and the man ball no kra okay na say ma ball ntoko bi si mu no
no can be na zone 1 ya chemu 2
yes
because of ntoko
yes in the asem ya bana say ya the turning point there and so for now e ho ni nyina mu nyai so say kitikiti mo se tintina e ball na
say premier de embo
yeah more okay I hear your bunko for chain Division 1 for matches kwame ya ka aboa wo na ka onantia. To our cherished supporters, we assure you, Kotoko statement, part, say, to our cherished supporters, we assure you that whatever decision the club takes after our engagement with the Football Association will be one that forever honors the memory of our late supporter, Francis Yao Frimpong, and uphold the supreme interest of Asante Kotoko. We will not be swayed and we will not rest until true justice and lasting reforms are achieved. True justice and lasting reforms are achieved. Finally, Asante Kotoko wishes to state that all footballing activities of the senior team are on hold until further notice. Our stance remain unchanged. We will not resume footballing duties until justice is served. And concrete steps are taken to prevent such barbaric acts from ever happening again. In the meantime, management has decided to suspend all activities relating to football on the pitch until further investigations into the matter. However, our juvenile team and players recovering from injuries who require rehab will be allowed at our training center. We now me say most senior team be training no I am because you know the babonte no or say management has decided to suspend all activities relating to football on the pitch until further investigation into the matter. However, our juvenile team and players recovering from injuries who require rehab will be allowed at our training center. Me say be senior team ni be biade on hold. Na mom your junior team no players no and players recovering from injuries who require rehab will be allowed at our training center. Omo na ebe mo kwan ma omo akọ training center adogojachi akoyusu. Na mom senior team be biade on hold. Tu ka so mo she trainers no. Minim se me na meti ase sa ba ase no. Sanitary. Also, however, our juvenile team and players recovering from injuries who require rehab will be allowed at our training center. Apart from Omo no Bibia and Koso training center.
Not so party some more, even junior team no more recover and they be training.
Yes.
When the junior team now training.
And your junior
team no more recover. Also
senior players are more proud
recover. Yes.
Omo be junior team no.
Yes. Omo na be use adegojachi.
Are training?
Yes. And this all said senior team no be training.
Area they will train in the
afternoon. Okay. Timintia according to statement no. And then number 2, until justice is served no. justice no doc the bear dear bear no friend justice more ball beyond till justice is yes and no take shape bear justice bear see be kasem na wi ati omo kumpole na into o kase more ball beyond organ till justice is served mentiase munchire mu doc betuma chire mu
so open and a bit difficult on Sandra na me can say almost statement na me won sem kakra kan a bit open at what stage would you say indeed true justice has been served because if we are talking about justice in its true sense there then it means that until sekotoko fompa nyimfo be hu say nipa na o yes ade no ene obi bia ne nsa wom no Ghana mra ene no ade awie no that is when you say true justice has been served.
Okay.
So it could include investigation, arrest, prosecution, judgment, and issues of murder. Sekobase imponipana yebechini yese onwano. O pleading not guilty. Judges need to keep prior investigation and sana.
Yes.
Omo akasebia ono na yes ade no. Intibia say murder yenko buanu kumfo. It's not a process, a 1 month process. And yet 2 months, it can even stay for years because bekase nipa no ne kuma smes into no yenkoko nipi.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of time. So clearly that statement is a bit open.
Yeah.
At what stage? Me na me feel say when the process is until no can be say maybe at a point in time they will review their stand.
Yes.
So we can maybe emfa say china ya chi obi court no taking the course untimi nka say nunti ukoso nye training enunti se emfa say FAC ebo liga enunti also onye the judges, the police and all the saying omom di mra ye adwuma be koso ayo omo adwuma ne bia wonso waye adwuma emoja shew na aba this statement at a point in time they will have to review and reconsider their stance on some of the things.
And then I'm friend justice no. Mo try say mo be
true justice.
And some much league na so. Dey there. Munchire mu.
And then mo say team ni ko ye training.
Say if
indeed so mbe kwa ko ye training.
Yeah, na no senior no kren. Say team no ko ye. What find it out and also find it out.
All right.
Nani na kra me be kra na. And some are apostle abonti no monti.
Madwene ye me ayi kakra say.
And some na apostle abonti mu nyanti.
Oh, okay. Mo de kwame me nda to da but wo de ye nkoso. Na obi se baba ne Abib omo ne ka abrante no.
Yeah.
Nti omo so akansem pi. Wona omma omo kwan so anoko bi.
David you.
Wanko nso atre okay. Nti kwame my nti o mami kofa Niwat from right.
Okay.
Ansana. Ya baba to so. Niwat Scientific Herbal Clinic.
Ya so ha de nyese wo ba ya sabi ni atam edu de amaw se de kokono na emu ye do to afidi so me afidi ni omu hwehwemu me ye hu ade pote e di yare ne brewo na se me hu enya yare ne di woni badua no so te be so yare na ma wa to yare ase wo de edit ni se ni badua ase wo to yare ase a utimi tu ase ntem
oba Niwat Scientific Hospital Dr. Fobius ya dwuma ne se enubuna enu tan a obo ade e de dumye no yenye mu nhwemu na fe enwenu akasa e wo mo friends phytochemicals no ye extract say enwenu no na ye mfa frem no emfa emao e bia o kidney no yare abem o kidney no essay ye nko na Ghana ha ye de take ahaban e de dialysis a o kidney no say produce den kura no a nyarehemu na nya didi na fo ni kirem e wo Niwat Scientific Hospital bofra ban e boye ama wo diabetes ye de bofra ban e ne nyama bi efra e de mawo a e be bo ma diabetes na o sugar e cost rupi no e no so aboa ama etinya abafum e bia na wo hwe misisi e na o problem pa e yo mema sem baba bi wo no a onya tenkan kora so ho ba beda obo so otimi nya hode ne pagya na wo ba hye mu a e hye mu ana adwo ɛna omo nso atese ne bema no ensore kra ebia na no bi ada so awo nom yo ba na utie me na se eyawo no problem ebia na fibro na kosi awo no kwan ana wakwa ya sabia doctor si ensuo be tata onkosie mo ovarian cyst ana se fallopian tube no na block ye obebu okura wo sebuo ensisi so ni nyina timi sinyi se ho kwan bema bia na ho nsuo na wo form nkwawa no wo form low sperm count na wo okura beba beba ne ho nsuo mo no na emoa no be friend say spermatozoa no ba kokura we nyina esi awo ho kwan a obani what scientific hospital a enfidi ade ehwe wo beda di amia se problem bi wo no mo a ne atimi ehu aduro na afi aduane e be kyerɛ ho adi pressure ti amo akoma bo periperi asem kura si ofie ntimi mo amane obi nso hweme na ne die stroke akawa tompam ye kwa wo ye ba wo so ntimi o kasa na pampan boni die kyerɛ frɛ no halitosis yade ba ko a ya no wanyi obi opɛwase obetimi akade a kyerɛ wo a ade bedi unya o kasa bia na obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no free 40 50 60 years ekwa mo no o prostate na yekese prostate enlargement eba sauda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade akye emane nka achi emyenkofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere ni nti manya adagye amo ya de dia nyadidie semi what scientific hospital Ghana ha de o pa ya sabe ya dia ba frim die fidie ede twe enubena ena afa hode ni efra haban mu ede saw ya de ma wo a na eyeni what scientific hospital yiwo Kumase atonso Monaco junction ya dansura bank no ene bi eni mhwe enkran so ye ma 7 ye ben Janet Corner dan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyakopanda Rumenti Wamoto Edema.
Okay. I know what happened to your kaba. And when I can base Medusia, was a videos I hold on and so as a take a crap. I call me Mickey. I need a crab about no come no ho. Hitty papa. Boga lotteries.
SG Mall at the night of love.
Now we are Sekala.
And Ibra Sir, it will buy and yes, I'm
not to
now Munaka see as a color. What's in the
Bido, I was some. And you mean the men, sir?
Okay.
Many abre.
SG Mall at the night of love and the Eba 15th of February and a Jumedianum Airbus day Shannon so say 14th of February a year Vows Day at the chair and ye ko GNE our SG Mall ko dwentwi ba kwabena ba akwabo ba African child and so ba single no a 300 Ghana cedis and a couple no a 500 Ghana cedis and it Shannon so number more day on the 15th no a Saturday at the chair now kwasore and until night of love Semensha Golden Mall and a day abba kopel ticket in tentem obetima komiambia no kopel ticket and na so be so turn online so a uni problem Kessben FM Love FM Sika FM Lawson FM Pure FM odo ni che SG Moa day to day supermarket na ewo hono obenye biato and na so phone na use e telecell and na say MTN wa dial star 447 star 257 hash star 447 star 2574 hash. Now for when you ticketa ebema kwan na on the 15th and a Jumediano ebekoso hebaso cream kope cream ni bi na using now you see hebaso cream ni bi ebe bow ye papa bema opeso boy juma bema no obeshema na ho abantem bema untimi satisfy oba bema mo beninje wadamfo eye hebaso cream use hebaso cream ni bi apply kit to bi e penis in home after 30 minutes ko wash we are na fe bredu seven obano eba be shime bredu so no obano eba be jumani any drugstore chemical shop biano obenye biato obedum asenas on sabetima ke bia number no 0244 750 510. Amalina Children's Haven. Eye bia ton koranyama. Akola bibia pe bia tobianum for nicha Malina. Won sabeti makebi. Amalina se me fan two enim. Sebra day one. Unto sobanum wobenya 18 years dear. Amalina and also cotton and tardy, named Pabua, named Yamo de Bessis, Amalina Plaza. I was Santasi runabout who headed towards Patasia, Sabian no draw, Ubuhuyen. The number is 024-050-167-2445. Ubet my friend number way soon. A jabba jewelry, a jabba a biaya ukwa. Wedding ring, engagement ring, promise ring, chain. And our part two come a dipping up pedicity, a jabba jewelry, and also cope jabba chiraquine, na copenia maybe na facetio, so white gold, yellow gold, and our pa, a jabba and our cow sabetimi akabi. Your remember the second street of doom, Aston traffic light and I say Ubuhuyen, Tonchi herbal capsules, with energy level eco form, or vitality and so our form, and also confidence level our form, or performance our form one. Tonchi herbal capsules and also copebitonanum. Unum tonchi herbal capsules are ebeboa ye papa general yem fancy.
Okay, me kwama kofa videos kakra abaeba na fi ya be rapper. Kessben television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. WhatsApp videos.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Ebenezer ni soko de ho. Mpese mede manuto pole issue ni mo kakra. I think that the initiative Asante Kotoko are taking good. It will help Ghana football, but it does not help Pole's family. And the bobo money say in Quadana market, you know, Quadra 4 as a 5 no market, you know. Someone need to step up now to take control of the welfare of the children. And me pese be say verbal assurance keke say mensu nyame be e be hwe nkwadada bi bien fa pen ne paper ento ho na say Asante Kotoko and be decide say for the next 18 years at least, because your country na no obi betima ka semende echina na ne refi.
Good morning, Tony Montana. Oni okiri na the bomber basu oduma pa moye. Nkoso anya ni sa. In fact, Kessben Sports moye best. Moye best no size.
Good morning, Sir Joe. Me chawoni wete fo nyina me bin di Rosimo. Me kasa fita kwa bonsa so sankan. Sir Joe ene Arsenal yene Newcastle United ene ebo awo EFL Cup first leg ekoso wo Emirates Sports Stadium ama Newcastle every St James Park eba besha Arsenal 2-0 enti ene yenso Arsenal ye ko St James Park yene Newcastle United akwa ko boni na Newcastle timba besha Arsenal awo Emirates how come say Arsenal so into ko St James Park ne yenkonko yere yenko shomo enti na nimre Ubibia and watch for Arsenal, say anyway, Arsenal, ye corner yakakudin over St. James Park.
Sergio, good morning. Sergio, Uniako Kubodini. Sergio, my memo basso. Na memo na pen crabasso. Ne IMC, ne circus leadership nina. Say you a toy, no. A moa and penny for Uguso airboise ya, Yibihu, as some no pumasibre. Na yesre yenu aba na say ya China so adwa China no ogusu ye na adwuma betimi aka se wono nso fa ba bi no oka ho pa na saade wisi ye enti wono nso yesre se mpanyimfo nko police for no omompeke wono nso so no wono nso so anya adesua de ma obi bia next time o china obi ko park so a onko ye ewuka de enkoje obi nkwanfiri ni nsam biem say jo me de ase.
Hello Laka, good morning. That boot na kasai Evijan. Mr. IGP Ekufu Dampare say dwumadie no wodi pa yedanase wodi nanso yatete na social media ahodo bi brace network ahodo bi brace say nipa odi say adwuma no no ay rasta man ya o kawo Nti yɛhwɛ ne akɔkye innocent person biara ankofa ebe wiase no yɛse forest case wendi for ne yɛgya no mane kɔ mi hɔ ano nipa no gyina hɔ sɛ afia China as ho no wɔne sa nipa na ne gyina hɔ ana invite afia China no na yɛhu nipa na ogi sa adwuma no ɛna mesrɛ ɛfu dampare wadaroma me mu odinwe chief mesrɛ wa sa cyber security no ɔmo adwuma ne sɛn ɛsɛ network ni social media no ɔmo de yɛ nneɛma bi a ɛmfra no na kriti tension kɛseɛ paa bɛtɔ asante ne bono.
So you good morning. I'm Patrick from Osemen Frank because free UK London. Patrick Miso Anopay Masamani say bono for no idea omo prani and swatter for so omo beye and all my cause minim and go phobia me could pee be so. Mpo me catch me black craft and kunalo me bona mane bisa na obeka am koko pie so a no mu disa ankomo no e wo ha I say no ye conference call na o nengo food nko ankomo no nte ya de a o plan ye e no maye na me ma sem ba kun so to su ne say last na mo kasa na bono side ho no mu hia national stadium na stadium ni ho na yesa enye sunwan ho ba bi sejo nim say Ghana footballum and some asia ehu omu pa na honom sa side ho na esi ebrebi onom na referee bi ba say yaposa ne bema said muanima yaposa ne bema e wo stadium kotoko coach de no coach nso atreman honom no ko ya omukoko bo na de no to ambulance mi sa bono ho ana na kotoko ko ho a na ye bu om honom ana se o makum nipa dizeze jo mo kase yenkosi stadium ho ne be yakosi stadium ho ne bia Ghana Blaster ne bia Egypt na ye bo e bia qualify for World Cup na match ni mo aye dene na ye bo na referee a wo gina mu soso no e bia top referee of Africa bi e na di sa match no na referee no kokoje infringement bi na favor Ghana na bia waje penalty bi atia Ghana wonya sure say hono bunufu e betia si park so
and some no edoso you betwa so e wa ha you be say the videos no they can no about later. Champion, if your senior team doesn't train, the boys will get rusty. We shouldn't play any game, but we must train. You are right with that bit in our statement. Love see Ejumawura in the way by a wrap up. Mamma and no bear 2 minutes and also between the 2 minutes I can.
Be Joe yes. If you ask more to mu krom for na mo aprane se asuma se ana obentendie oba krom ha yibekunu na mo ahihye se watena radio so sabie son sabie bru samete America sei na bia matena radio so aka bibi kura na nya na kuro mo ahihye ho se nipa no oba krom ha ye be kina kunu na pass obaye na ya kina kunu na immediate na club officials at the statement ababonten na sabie son sabie bru sa akokokra na ka bonu egwantia kasa such a statement into a football club no kabo de beba bonten sabe sa mu yo bia sabie son sabie mo dwene na mu say ye moja enipa na ewu a immediately na mu the statement we baba bonten say ekoti ba na de na even na talk ra say ke ye ba asine kosi ye ene nipa wuo ene enye nipa hunu ye kotoko supporter mo de no bebo ball supporter ene wuo enka unsho sympathy bi ehunu se ade na esie no kra ya na mo be chantro de ente se club officials mua enipa wuo edam se mo ahihye ho na mo aprane se mo bekunu mo ya wudifu anti mo okunu nso na montra ho ana meka no me dabia we meka se niema pii wo a enipa bi e de omo ani abo mo asafo hene na sabie son sabie buru wo mo mpese wo mo beti edin asante krawo wo mo bibia mu ena wo de tuo na wo mo didi nsem hunu wo mo nim se ye wurade e ba obeso no won so sansem no so na so sabie son sabie buru asante man ye ne bere ye no oba besia na twintuo enti yaso ye ntre ho ama nipa bi mfia se kanya nanka e wo sabre mu e ye nipa moja na ehwe gu
I know.
Sanyama way no, and I mean press yes or whatever I am to get here. Yakum will be Anya Wanyame, and Jessie and Coffem. Nay, I won't a year mention a Cassan Bay. And dear more, Nay, near Timako cottage, you bet Timako quatch, and your born Yabobium, woman so more. Bo party and so attrawa de
money focus ya f4
wo bu ko sha they are sabi as yaka champion for say yen stand there o munya akro wo
ko se da bi e was statement bu so mbeko
ana ye ne wo mo aka wo mo si wo mo be kwa
ka no mo so de wo mo de to mo nim di ko da ye so mo ko
wo mo mrai bo ne de enya de be bo ne ne o ye be bo ne kira ene ye so ni wo mo nso achi ye take your stand womunim sadam pare ya Ghana ha nyina wo ye proti panini asam we bae no antra ne to so wo be hia kotoko companionfo kotoko supporters ya ne no ko abusua ho oyire ho na efe se president ni ha wo secretary oti ho charges de ade atia no pa wo de aba wo hu nyansa antra sabio so nsa be buru kata kra me hu supporters emra sante kotoko o sa to ofrese team simra emiensa nhia ezenipa na wawu ya morning no ha no ehun hia
ano emfasia
ehun hia no
obufu emfasia
na say nipa we ye de no join situation ma ne yi
emfasia
obo
na yetie eye Kwame Aboagye Mensa na eye personal assistant ema otumfo chief of staff wachire ensagu na ansuatreman traditional council no egu no wachire mu kakra yenti kakra
traditional council na more or less say musuaka asase no moja gusunti omudi kan yi apaye e dey cleanse asase no no ma say na nanum say di owo isawo apprentice ni wo bi omo insure omo ho ni munya ti more or less enko enye sedwu abo amamre ni amane a say moja innocent blood be ego asase so a no both physical and spiritual implication ti sana ya tie the traditional council na
okay Kwame na achechire mu no ono ahimfi no wo na Aboagye Mensa PA edi ema chief of staff menhia Kwame dasepa eni chechire mu a odi ama ye mre na so
unum se Kwame na nkasa nso maame dafo Kwame maame dafo
wow
nyame ya adoma mse ni na wotweda no eba so Sunday ya
okay
no 9th February ebe Sunday ebe right
Sunday
yeah yes and ani maame na wotweda madam Akosia Srebo etafeno na sa ekoso so am post office hotel
Esieko Kwame Esieko na ekoboa
bibia because me nua da form Sunday krona dumai so yidi na wotweda
all right and na retanyako and your birthday retanyako owo konongo dumase and na ababa kama any birthday El Elion Fashion ewo konongo odumase ya wish you happy birthday and amfo ne abusuafo bia Rita ose me wish you happy birthday nyakopon fa mfie pi enka umfie ho na bibia onsabe sombia no omano nye kama enso emfa emao happy birthday Rita echa konongo fo enso enyina okay Sanso ana why ewa han ten and then Said Ahmed Tijani and so birthday Said Ahmed Tijani oko school ewa Jesus Cares educational complex ewa Kofi Krom ewa Boase and then odi emfie du mienu o papa Ahmed Tijani any obia Sheikh oboso mo wish you happy birthday Said yedibesia Kala yes. Breaking news up next. Amamoyo Sempi Inyankoi. Nyakwa Brodoma na on the catwalk na to. Na who ni 16 years old. Catwalk ni ade no. Okay. Brother somewhere. Never breaking news ebre amanfo. Yeah.
Obiasi refusing to grow. Jada na mini 16 years.
Oh, okay. Me no ya dream.
Semi
nkasa do
nim anti Regina wo kire na de wo CCC Baby, I knew if you could.
Okay.
But you are refusing to grow. Eti na me no.
Yako.
Say Joe, baby, I me boku.
Wow. Ntoko a wasa se ubetuma wie.
Say Joe meti me akọ.
Okay. Wasa se ubetuma wie dia. No game on. If it's America. All right, breaking news up next. And I'm going to see you. 4 p.m.